Hey everybody, I'm sorry I'm a little late. I've been trying to send this link to Rico. Hey Queen Status. Hey everybody. Miss Sharonda. Hey, how y'all doing? How's everybody? Rico's supposed to be on in a little bit. Rico, if you can hear me, I tried to send the link. I'm having a problem sending the link, so I just put it in the comment section below. So. Um, How's everybody? We got Salute. We got Lean. We got who is this? Lena. Hey y'all. Queen Status. Watermelon. Sierra. Um, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. How y'all doing? Hey, I want to say this real quick before we get started. Today we're going to be talking about a fun topic: finding my comfort zone in the Dominican Republic. And I know a lot of people have different questions about finding your comfort zone in the Dominican Republic. I'm kind of, I call myself a veteran now because I've been here over 3 years, but I'll say this, and I'm not going to say any names, but just be careful who you give information to. Be careful who you vent to, because some people you tell things and you consult to, and they turn around and turn it into a story on YouTube. And you don't know if that person wants to give that information up, if they want to talk about their trials and tribulations or what they went through, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, let them talk about it and put them on the channel. But don't, I see some YouTubers, they put people's stuff on YouTube and that was confidential. And then you just say, I ain't gonna say his name. Yeah, that person might be listening. It's a good chance that person is listening, and you don't know what that person's going through. You don't know if that person's depressed, suicidal, and then you telling their damn business. It's supposed to be confidential business, and you telling their business to everybody. Can y'all hear me all right? Y'all give me the thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Hola, Chris. Let's see. Let me go down. Let me send some shout outs real quick. Blanco, what's going on? Finally made it live. Man, thank you so much for being on. Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Somebody give me the thumbs up. Let me know y'all can hear me. Queen Status, let me know if you can hear me. Jelston, what's going on? Good to see everybody. Good to see y'all on the Dominican route. Pimp Boy, what's going on? Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Yeah, but anyway, before I get off my soapbox, I want to say one more thing. Blanco, that's right, man. I want to say this. Y'all be careful. Saludo. ¿Cómo tú estás? Say hola to everybody.
Hola, chicos.
So y'all make sure y'all be careful, because some people out here, sometimes you paying people consultant fees and things like that, and then they giving your information out so they can get a whole bunch of ratings, so they can get all these views, and they telling your business. So if somebody give me permission to tell their story, that's cool. If somebody wants to come on there, that's cool. Thank you, Queen Status. Thanks for the thumbs up. Leah, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. So that's all I wanted to say. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Let's have some fun. Rico is showing his African American colors. He's always late, being black. So he's getting that trend on. So this was King Choice. What's going on? Tisha, is it Tanisha? I'm glad I caught your first live watching. I lived in the DR years ago. I loved it. Yes, thank you so much for being on. Coach, there was another mass shooting in Texas yesterday. I heard about that. I lived in that area. I lived in that Dallas-Fort Worth area. I used to go to that outlet all the time. I've probably been to that same outlet about 24 times. So, yeah, they got to do something about this, man. They got to put all the Democrat and Republican shit on the side, and they got to really focus on these kids, on these children, and all these different lives that's being lost with these machine guns and no matter what it is. It's no way if everybody has a pistol, 9 people would be dead. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let's talk about my comfort zone in the Dominican Republic. And y'all can just chime in and ask me questions, but I want to say this. I feel more comfortable in Santo Domingo, but my ultimate goal, and I love this place, I'm going to be here. I have a year lease. My ultimate goal is to probably move to the country area, but at the same time, I want to move to probably Punta Cana. So somewhere where everything is real convenient. It's more people that speak English. Yes, of course, I'm going to keep on practicing learning how to speak Spanish, but Punta Cana is really coming up. I really like Punta Cana, and I'm comfortable in again, I'm comfortable here. Besides the motorcycles every now and then that pass by, y'all hear the motorcycles that pass by, but I'm comfortable here. It's not a whole bunch of loud music like it was in San Cristobal, but I don't have that complete comfort zone yet. I'm really being honest with y'all. I like my house. I really like it. They do have power outages sometimes. I don't know, Queen Status. I don't know. Do y'all have power outages where you are? Let me know. But the power outages, let's see, the loud motorcycles that pass by for a brief second, and then what else that really doesn't make me comfortable? The water. It's water shortages here. So I'm gonna post that video tomorrow. Sometimes we don't have any water, but let me tell you, but we have a reserve. We have a water pump, and we have like 3 or 4 tanks. Me, Dominga, and so we have 3 or 4 tanks. So what we do is we just turn our little water pump on, and then we take a shower, we wash our dishes and all that stuff. So I don't like that, but hey, we have reserve. But yes, Santo Domingo. I don't know about all of the Dominican Republic. I'm not speaking for the Dominican Republic. I'm not speaking in San Cristobal. I didn't have this problem, but it's a water shortage sometimes, and they boycott and they burn. Let me tell you what the Dominicans do. They put tires and all that stuff in the middle of the street and they burn it. And I asked Dominga, I said, why do they do that? Why are they doing that? And she said, because they're letting the Dominican Republic know that it's a shortage of water. Y'all need to do something about the water and the shortage of water. So, oh yeah, we got Troy coming on too, y'all. Let me bring Troy up. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? What's good?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Hold on, let me turn up. Let me mute the other one. How you doing, man?
I mean, I'm good. I'm glad you came in at the right time, man, because it's all about finding like your comfort zone in the Dominican Republic, and
right.
And I'm happy. I'm not complaining. I'm not pissed off, but
okay.
Do you feel that you have found your comfort zone where you are in the Dominican Republic, your home and everything?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So explain. Did you ever live somewhere else in the Dominican Republic before you moved to your house in?
Nah.
Okay.
I traveled around the island, of course, and you know, I felt that this was my fit. So, you know, I was in the Puerto Plata area. I went to Santiago, Santo Domingo. Now I would say if I wasn't here, I'd probably be somewhere closer to Santo Domingo. But for me, this was like perfect because a lot of my friends travel as families, and this is where most of the families come. So it would have been more difficult if I lived in Puerto Plata and everybody's coming to Punta Cana, and if I wanted to see them, I had to travel like 6 hours or something like that. So,
Let me ask you this: you said Puerto Plata. Do you like Puerto Plata?
No. It's not to me. It's not enough there to keep me. I don't know, stimulated. It's what I like about Puerto Plata is that it's a lot of us there. There's a lot of black males that have retired there. That's what I like about Puerto Plata because you got the camaraderie of black guys. Like here, it's not a lot of. It's really like only like 2 or 3 other black guys that I can hang out with here. And when Rico's here, that's the third.
Right.
So I really only know 2 other black guys, and
so it looked like I'm gonna be moving there once I get my money and once I get my money situated. I'm gonna be there. That'll be number 4.
4 of us, yeah, 4 of us.
And Queen Status, she's in Punta Cana. I'm sorry, Puerto Plata, and they don't have any problems with the electricity. Do you have problems with electricity over there?
It'll go out. Sometimes it'll go out. Not a lot, but it will go out. Like I'm surprised it hasn't went out lately because it's so hot. It's been so hot this last week.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I think your electricity went out.
Oh, you can stop playing. Yo, that's why I brought the.
I'm just playing.
Right. But with everybody using the air conditioning, it's gonna overpower the grid. So I thought that the power was gonna go out, but it hasn't went out lately. But the power goes out, but it's normally like 2 hours, maybe at the max 1 hour. So
Yeah. So I would say. Living here in Santo Domingo, I say our power go out probably 3 times a week. Sometimes, but sometimes it'll go out for like 40 seconds, and then sometimes it'll go out for 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes, so but you don't catch too many 2 or 3 hours. But when it goes out, you feel it.
Yeah, especially if it's hot, man. You know what I mean? It's hot. You don't want your power to go out when it's hot. That's what I'd be upset about. Is if it goes out late night, you laying in bed and you wake up, you're like, yo.
Right. Yeah. So I think my comfort zone, being around the island, I think my comfort zone would be Punta Cana. You're gonna pay for it, but I really like how they have all the different shopping centers, the different restaurants and. Yeah. And now they got these theme parks coming up. It's really Go ahead.
Watch. I would, man. I keep telling my friends, if you want to invest in the island, next 5 years, this area is going to be because they're building up downtown. They say downtown Punta Cana is. I would say downtown Bávaro because we all know that's not Punta Cana where they got Coco Bongo at, but that area right there is about to explode. Like they got condos. I keep saying I want to get a spot in the city, but I keep looking over there, and if I see something creep into my price range,
there you go.
I'm probably going to try to jump on something over there. But if you can get something in the area, man, because they got concerts. I mean,
what you call it? What's the name of it? It's like a town by itself. What's the name of that casino? Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Oh, that's like going out towards Macau. What you talking about? You talking about down there by Coco Bongo?
Right. Well,
that's Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, Hard Rock Hotel. Yeah, Hard Rock Hotel. I don't know how to say it. Shit.
That's Hard Rock. That's all good.
That's Hard Rock.
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe. They got the restaurants and stuff right down there. And they're building condos right by that. And that's gonna be a pretty big area. Then you got Jumbo right there. You got what is that? Real Mall, San Juan Mall is there. The movie theaters is there. Yeah. IKEA is there. So
big old IKEA is there, but you don't have to go in the malls and stuff like that.
Wow.
And you don't have to go into these different places and worry about getting shot too. So
no one's getting shot out here. But in that, I'm not trying to be a spokesman for that. I have no dog in that fight in that area, but you literally can get off the plane, buy your condo right there, furnish it at IKEA and Jumbo, and have food and everything in your house that same day.
Man, the same day. That you're so right, man.
The same day you can furnish your house,
and you don't need a car. You don't need a
car. You don't even need a car.
That's right.
It's right there.
Hey, Queen, let me read this. Queen Status said, I had to purchase water this morning because they are working on the dam, and our borough did not receive any of our on our normal day. So, have you ever had a water shortage? Because we have water shortages here in Central America.
I have my own well, so
okay.
But let me not say that. Because I have my own well, but sometimes your pump might go up. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean you have your own well? It comes out of the ground?
Yeah, it comes out of the ground, and I have a pump that pumps it out of the ground to the house. That's why there's no water bill.
Okay, so you don't have a water bill, but what about is there such thing as your well ever going like completely going dry or anything like that?
We will all have a problem if that happens. If it starts drying up like that, we all got a problem.
But so they have plenty of water underground here in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. I mean, apparently, I fill the pool up. I leave it run as long as my equipment works. The water's gonna pump. There he is.
That's cool. There he is. What's up, man?
I'm right on time.
Man, thank you so much for representing the black folks and being late all the time. That's always a good feeling. I appreciate it.
What's going on, fellas?
Not much, man. I'm just teasing. We always good to have you, man. And me and Troy just talking. Today we're talking about the comfort zone in the Dominican Republic, like finding our comfort zone. Yeah, man. And before you came on, Troy, I was telling, and I'm not gonna say any names. You really have to be careful because one of the guys called me and said another YouTuber was. And this just happened today. That he didn't tell him to put his business out there, but a lot of people know who he's talking about, and he confided in that YouTuber to get some help, and he's spreading his business out there and did a little story on it, and people can get depressed and suicidal.
Is that our favorite guy on his way to Asia?
I ain't saying no names.
That's
but
all.
I'm just telling you.
That's our favorite buddy. Old head.
Old head pillow talking.
The old heads be pillow talking, right?
Yeah, man. But you really,
if they ain't lying, they pillow talking.
Man,
go ahead, Troy. Go ahead, Troy. Yeah, but it's just. No, I'm on a serious note.
The right thing to say because I'm not the back and forth on the YouTube guy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And you can't run up on me and say, "Oh man, it's just YouTube." No, it's not. And
right.
I'm not a little guy, so
right.
I can attest. Me and John can attest to that. Troy's not little dude.
I'm not a little guy, so I don't really want to get into a back and forth with anybody, but. Man, we got to stop the damage that we're doing out here because we got to stop thinking about ourselves. Think about everybody else's
ratings and the ratings and views.
Yeah. Don't stop thinking about the YouTube checks or whatever you're doing, but think about the other travelers that are coming behind you. Think about the new brothers that never been anywhere. I got a couple of brothers. I got a brother I met first time out here, and imagine if. The image that the people have of us is bad, and somebody might be like, you know what? That's a black American guy. I'm gonna rob him, and he doesn't know any better. He's just here walking around and he's having a good time. So we got to start thinking more consciously how we move and stop making fools of ourselves, man.
Right, about ourselves.
Stop thinking about yourself. It's not always about yourself, man. I don't know what's the problem with everybody. And I guess I'm about to start me a channel because this YouTube money must be like that. Because people are doing anything for views, they saying anything for views, they doing anything for views.
Yes.
It's funny you said that because right now I'm doing consultations. I'm giving a discount to everybody. All my Dominican route family. I'm charging y'all $8,500 for the first hour. And then, after that, I'm gonna drop it down to $4,200.
Hey, Troy, and if you ask them what you giving consultations on, nothing.
Not a thing. Nothing that you can't find on anything. And I'm waiting for somebody. Listen, I'm gonna undercut everybody that's out here doing consultations in the DR. I'm gonna do them for free.
Right.
That's what I do.
I'll do it for free. You don't have to contact anybody in DR about any questions about DR. Contact me. I'll give you a consult for free.
That's just the part for me. The part for me is incredulous because I think even like on the brother in the Philippines who, you know, I like the guy content, but they get into the whole, he tried to conflate the argument that, oh, all these people keep inboxing me and asking me all this stuff and my time is money. I'm like, you don't have to fucking answer.
You don't have to answer it.
So I get it. I'm not going to spend 40 hours a week answering nobody's question. But before I charge anybody, I just won't do it.
Right.
Right.
So that, I'm like, that's not justification to say because they keep asking you a whole bunch of time that you should be charging. No, you just shouldn't be doing it all. I'm like, we give out information during the live, on the pre-recorded. You get the information from there. We'll drop a little breadcrumbs. Go to this website. Go to this website. Here's some information. Because this is how most of us found. This is how I found it. This is how Troy found it. And none of us is no fucking PhDs. But I'm not going to charge you for something
that's
I
free.
didn't pay for.
Right.
And I didn't go to school for.
Listen, now if you call me even for some coaching, I'm licensed and I'm qualified to sit down with you.
You credential. These fools ain't credentialed in shit.
But and I actually have a consultation business, but I'm not going to charge you for information about an area that a red light district. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And I'll get even deeper. I'm not in Southeast Asia, but I used to be in the military, and a lot of my friends are in the Navy, especially my Navy boys. They know all about Philippines and Thailand. So if we can get real crazy, and I'll undercut everybody. You can consult me about traveling anyway. I got friends in Brazil, Colombia.
But Troy, that's kind of like you. That's like me coming to y'all when we hung out. All three of us hung out, and that's like me saying. That's like both of y'all saying, "Hey, John, I can get you a woman. I know it's a whole bunch of women around here, but if you pay me,
like you ain't got eyes, right?
Right. If you got eyes, I don't need you. Listen, if you give me $100, I'll tell you how to get one.
I put you on with that one. You give me $100.
That's crazy, man. Like if y'all, man, don't they know sex trafficking? You can get locked up for that shit. I'm not even because John. I'm sorry.
No, it's true. It's
but
true.
Don't you know that you got to go back to the States sometime, and they might put their arm around you when you get off that plane and say, "Let me talk to you real quick."
That's why I just said for the most part, I like I'm not a realtor, so when people ask me how I did, hey, John, I'm gonna give you my realtor's number. She can charge you for it. I'm not a realtor, so I'm not gonna charge you for it. I'm not gonna drive you around and show you places. I'm not doing that shit. But I can say, hey, reach out to Dominican Rendezvous. He's a great realtor. Reach out to Shireen. She's a great realtor. These are reputable realtors. And I'll just put it out in the video. And no, don't email me. All the information, names, numbers is in the video. These people will be happy to hear from you. And they are the expert. But I'm not going to charge nobody $400 for that shit.
Now, if somebody want to, that's true, Rico. And now if somebody want to donate to the channel because
donations is donation.
Yeah, donation is fine. Yeah, and I'm still in YouTube jail until the 15th or 16th.
Right.
But we're taking donations for the orphanage. That's different. But I'm talking about guys.
Let's charging to hook me up with some girl. And these towns are not even that big. Like if I drop you off in the middle of Pati, if I drop you off in Sasua, it'll take care of itself. Trust me.
And the crazy part about it, Troy, is this is what gets me is at the end of the day, for all the information, like if I went to John and I got a bunch of information from him, I would go to Troy and Troy would tell me the complete opposite. So that's what makes it even worse is the fucking information they giving out isn't even accurate. It's not up to date. It's not relevant. Half the time it's wrong. It's completely made up. They ain't talking to you about no visas. They ain't talking to you about no residency. If they tell you they own a business, it's a fucking lie.
Right.
If you tell them, you show me brick and mortar, physical structure, because they all were talking about, oh, we linking up and we don't.
Hey,
that
Rico,
shit is not true.
Getting back on the topic.
Because the reality is this: I'm gonna ask a nigga why you can get a business here, but you couldn't get one back home. If you get your man back home and then in the country, I would believe you. But if you ain't never had so much as a fucking lemonade stand in America, but now you want to tell me you running everything over here. That's the deal. Business people are business people everywhere all their life. Young entrepreneurs grow up, they become entrepreneurs, and they just stay that way. If at my age of 58, I decide to start a business, it's gonna fail. Because I've never been business oriented in the entirety of my life.
And your mouth will get your ass in trouble.
That's true. But successful businesses are people who have been in running businesses all their life. So even when they fail, they learn and they get better each time.
No, you're right. You have a good point.
These dudes talking about, I'm going to Thailand, I'm open a bar in a red light district full of hookers, and you surrounded, you on a block with 900 other fucking bars.
Right.
Like, no, you just
gotta be. Let's not.
Hold on 1 second, Troy. Hold on 1 second. I want to say hey to everybody that just joined. We got 75 people up. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the Dominican route. Mr. Jones, if you want to come in and say something, you have the opportunity to. But we have Queen Status says, and getting back on the main topic, I'm now looking into Punta Cana. So if anybody has any connections, can we assist in finding? Yeah, go ahead, brother. Well, we got Dominican Rondu. I like. Before I quit, I was doing real estate for like 2 months, but then I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. But the company I work with was Keller Williams, and the owner is the broker is Cheryl Henderson. And Cheryl is outstanding. And if you're really serious and you're ready to buy, like if you got a budget, like I think they want you to probably show them the money. Like if you show them the money, like that's how it was with me. Like I was looking, but then when I showed them that I had the money, they started moving fast. They were like, that's when I think that's when your real estate agent starts working for you. Just like back home when you show them that pre-approval from the bank, that this is what you're working with. You got a pre-approved loan, like, okay, I got a $250,000 loan. What's up? So if you show them, hey, look, I got $100,000. What can we do?
Yeah,
right.
They're going to get you in something. But
and she's one of the biggest. She's one of the biggest realtors in Punta Cana.
Yeah, Queen.
She may not be the biggest, but she's one of the biggest. She's
No, she's not.
Before you came up late, Rico, I was saying how the things that I don't like, and we talked about it yesterday a little bit, but every time, every now and then the motorcycles will drive by and it's really loud in Santo Domingo. And we have a water shortage. So we have a water shortage going on right now, but we can have 3-4 tanks here. So I can just turn that pump on and take a bath and wash dishes and all that stuff. But I don't like that. Do you have a water shortage in Punta Cana? Because we have a water shortage here in Santo Domingo.
No, well, we're on city water, so we don't have the tanks or anything on this. What do you have? The tanks on the structure on the top of the building?
Yes, we do. Right. Yes.
Cistron.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, I got it. I have that. I have the Cistron. So I have I got my own well. So they just pump water.
You have a well? You have a well, Rico?
No, I'm on city. I mean, we have what's also. I don't know what the hell I'm on, but I know there's nothing on the rooftop. And I do have the thing in the ground, but I think I just never ran out of water. Never.
Yeah.
So much as a drop.
But Queen Status, make sure you hit me up. Y'all have my number if y'all want my number.
Yeah, tell her I'll be more than I can help her, I can assist her. It just depends on what you're looking at. I'm gonna tell you what I know and my experience, and I know that with when I worked with them, it was just real smooth. But it depends if you have all the money. Like, are you going to drop like cash? Are you trying to get financed?
I'm not. I don't want to speak for it. But I think she might not want to pay cash instead of finance.
And I want to say one other thing. If she's interested, let her know that Cheryl Henderson also has a YouTube page.
Right.
Yes,
So you can go to, because I was watching her stuff before I bought, because she puts out all the information on the process of buying. So she'll go in detail on financing, on everything. Go to her page, and she has them chopped up in the videos for the. So
Cheryl,
I recommend
Cheryl will get you right. Cheryl, that's what made me feel comfortable. It was, Cheryl was a sister. Her dad was in the military, so I was like, all right, let's do it. It was everything was falling in place. So I was like, all right, let's do it.
And if real quick before I bring Mr. Jones up, if y'all want to get in touch with Cheryl, just hit me up, and then I'll get that number from you, Troy.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Hey, Mr. Jones, how you doing, brother?
So basically, it's a bunch of Black Americans basically idolizing, worshiping Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Like it literally, this is all about, right? It's three guys and a lot of you guys. By the way, I want to say right now just to you about other Americans. You do know that people are not from our country not watching your content, what you guys are saying.
Hey, so before guys, tell everybody who you are, so everybody knows.
No. I think they already know. They're gonna find out. Some of the comments are gonna find out. But look. If you look at the latest news coming in the last 2 or 3 weeks of Americans getting robbed, beaten up, and it's both Black and white American males and Asian guys too. They're all doing the same thing. You're all doing the same okie doke trick. So the guy here in the corner, I'm sorry. You're going to be a target regardless. You're going to be a target. The moment you step out and the moment you look, the way you walk, the way you talk, you're going to be a target. You can walk around. Listen, you can walk around the Black areas of Cartagena right now. You will still be a target because they can sense right away you're not a local. They can sense by the way you talk, the way you move, the way your eyes look at things. They can tell right away you're not from the way you speak Spanish, even though it's all bitched up and so really horrible.
What's the point of that? I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. What's the point of that is that what I noticed from a lot of you guys, the way you guys talk about like Dominican Republic and the rest of these countries, it's really misleading a lot of people. And
so what do you think that we misleading people about?
Okay, the real estate stuff, right? You do know right now it's the biggest scam right now, especially in Punta Cana, right? You do know that. It's a big scam going on right now, and they're targeting Americans like you guys.
Explain us.
What's the scam? Because I can go upstairs and get my deed right now. I own this.
No, because I'll tell you right now, because it is scamming. Because guess what? Because you guys are Americans, they target you guys the most, especially guys on the corner right there on my right side right there. Your type right there, older gentleman looking.
What's the scam, sir?
What's the scam?
Looking guy right here in the corner here. You're the prime target right there.
What's the scam?
The fact that you're giving money to these people and they're skimming you off the land. No, what is you off the land? Excuse me, sir. Skimming up. Hold on. What you about to say, Grandpa?
Okay.
No, Grandpa, what you about to say?
I said, what's the scam? I didn't hear you.
Okay, Grandpa, I'll tell you right now. Grandpa, listen very carefully. People like you, they target you the most. The guy wearing the blue, he's a little bit more younger, but definitely guys like you, Grandpa, they target you the most because you're older, you got some money, so you to come in, invest, and
Rico
buy.
Rico is rich on the low.
Scam is all I want to know is what's the scam.
Yeah, you still hadn't said the scam. What is the scam? So you can help us out and help the viewers out.
We can avoid the scam. Let us avoid the scam.
First of all, the first thing to avoid the scam is don't buy property, period. That's the scam. Don't buy property, period. Just don't do that.
So just rent. Just rent.
Well, I would say that because the reality of it simply is this: like when you're a foreigner, you're not from these countries, they're going to rip you off regardless.
Listen, I bought my house. Hold on, let me chime in. I bought my house during COVID, so they didn't know where their next penny was coming from. I got my house for like they made $60,000 off the asking price. So if anybody got scammed, they got scammed because I'm positive because now the house. If you understand anything about real estate, Now the
No,
house. Now the house. Now, let me finish, sir. Let me finish, sir. Now the house is worth $250,000. I only paid $100 for it. So how am I getting scammed?
So
I got equity.
Are you scamming Dominicans then?
I didn't say I was scamming anybody. I said if anything in the deal, they came out worse. I came out on top.
Can I ask you one question, sir?
But wait, who's they? You say they. Who's
the people that sold me the house, the builder.
Troy,
who's the builder from?
But Troy, let me ask you.
The builder from the Dominican.
Okay.
So you're scamming another Dominican then?
I didn't say I was scamming anybody.
They got scammed themselves by a Dominican.
No, they didn't get scammed. I came out better on the deal. They asked the price they asked for. I gave them less than what they asked.
Dominican guy or a Dominican woman?
It's a Dominican man.
Okay, so where is he from? Which part?
Why does it matter if it's a Dominican?
I don't know these questions.
Because I noticed that a lot of you guys talk to a lot of females, but not a lot of Dominican men. That's why I know about you guys.
I do business with me.
He's right. You're right. I do talk to more Dominican women than I do men.
Because they don't want to talk to you.
I don't have anything to talk to them about. What am I going to talk to another man about?
Troy, give me a second.
No, it's true. It's true. They don't want to talk to you.
Honestly, I don't want to talk to men. Period. I don't really like men.
You have nothing in common with these people.
Troy, let me ask him a question.
You have nothing in common with them. That's the thing.
Let me ask you one question, Troy.
Yeah.
One question before we get too far, Mr. Jones. You specified that foreigners buying land in Punta Cana, it's a scam, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, scam. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So literally, this is what I want you to think about.
Yeah.
So the number of billion-dollar fucking foreign-owned resorts who own all that land, those rich billionaire Spaniards got ripped off by Dominicans, is what you're telling me.
Got ripped off by Dominicans?
Who ripped off the people?
I'm trying to figure out what the scam is.
Hold up, Troy.
The owner of the Hard Rock, which is not a Dominican, it's a foreigner that owns the Hard Rock Resort. Who ripped them? Did they get ripped off?
Well, you said Spaniards. What do you mean by Spaniards? Spaniards are not owning that.
Melia Resort is owned by a Spanish billionaire from Spain.
Okay, Spanish billionaire. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive of it.
Are they sponsoring but not allocating, right?
I'm positive he's a billionaire Spaniard that owns.
So they're not run by they're not run by criminal syndicates running around Dominican
All I'm saying, I don't care what they are. They're not Dominican.
Because that's what they're running by, actually. Punta Cana is run by criminals. You know that, right? Did you know that they're run by drug lords from Dominican Republic?
If I got scammed, then you're telling me all those.
You know these resorts in Latin America are run by criminals.
Can you listen for a second, Sonny?
Why should I listen to you? You're not from our countries. You're an American, Grandpa.
Because Grandpa was courteous enough to listen to you, so why can't you return the favor?
I'm muted. Go ahead and say what you
got
to say.
All I'm saying is, we can't say we got scammed.
Dude, you're American. What the fuck you know about these countries in Latin America?
But sir, I don't care where it is. I'm talking about
from the U.S.
Billionaires.
You're an American.
He's tight.
You're an American, sir.
He's tight. He's tight.
He's an American. Sorry.
Yeah, he's.
Listen. I'll talk to an actual Dominican.
I'm not even gonna lie.
You're an American. Sorry. You're an American. You're an American. Go talk to white Americans. Go hang out with white American males. Get along with those people. I'm sorry.
So here's the reality, sir.
You get along with those people, your cousins.
Me and the man above me, we own our piece of the DR. Do you own any real estate in the Dominican Republic?
Excuse me?
Do
it doesn't
you
matter. You're not from these countries, man.
Do you own
You're from the USA. You're an American.
What do you
Get
own
used
there,
to it,
sir?
When you go around with a USA passport,
you don't own nothing there, right?
You can run away.
So I can tell you to get out of my country because I own a piece of it.
Sorry.
Do you own any of it?
No, Grandpa, you're an American.
So get out of my country. I own a piece.
You're an American.
I got a piece that I own.
Yeah, whatever. Aren't you the same group of guys that go on YouTube bashing your own women to a fault?
Grandpa.
His name is Rico, not Grandpa.
It's Grandpa Rico.
No, it's Grandpa, man. It's Grandpa. Young Dominican guy is scamming him over, bro.
Listen, I agree with him. I have I have some Dominican male friends, but they're like this many. I'm not here for that.
Yeah,
I don't even like men. Period.
Well, they don't talk to you guys.
That's right.
Talk about?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Look at you guys. Come on.
So what do you think we
even the USA,
Well,
even the United States, they don't talk to you guys.
Let's not do that.
You know that.
You talking
about they walk the other side.
You talking about when I'm back in the States? Man,
Rico knows this. When Dominican guy sees Rico, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to be near this guy. Just walk the other way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate men not wanting to talk to me. Like, I don't want to talk to men. I'm not a fan of men.
That's why they got to talk to their own kind, Black and white American people. I see you guys together. Like, you guys get along.
Let's do this. You won. We got
the only time Black and white American guys get along when they go abroad.
That's actually
true.
Mr. Jones,
they actually get along.
Jones, you won.
They actually do get along.
I
see you guys in Colombia, Brazil. You actually guys do get along. Come on now.
Jones, you won. Me and Troy got scammed. Troy's sitting in his scam backyard in the DR.
Yeah, scam the hell out of me.
What else do you have? Okay being scammed. What else do you have?
Okay. Well, you're just American.
Okay, we're okay being scammed. What else do you have?
You're an American.
That's it?
That's it?
That's a big deal, actually.
Wait, who?
Huge deal.
It's not even a big deal to us.
Yes, it is. You're a walking ATM machine.
To who?
When girls see you, Grandpa, the other guy there, I can understand.
He's married.
He's
married.
Oh my God!
He's not looking for a woman.
I've been walking ATM for the last 10 years when I said I do. Okay.
He's married.
Wait, is your wife not Black American?
What does it matter? What does it matter?
Well, it does matter because y'all guys don't want to date your own women. We all know that.
She's not Dominican.
No. What did he say about her?
He said your wife. He said we don't want to date our own women.
I don't have one of your women. I got one of my own.
Which country?
Huh? What difference does it matter? She ain't Dominican.
Which country?
She's not Dominican. Why do you care?
Is she American?
You ain't told us nothing about you, but
you
is she American? Is she American, Grandpa?
No, I needed this laugh.
I'm American.
Grandpa, let me say that about the Dominican Republic. Okay,
I'm American.
I saw a stream. I saw a stream of you guys.
My wife's American.
Okay, I saw a stream of you guys talking to these Dominicans, right? About blackness, right? About these Dominican about blackness, right? Being Black in Dominican Republic.
I
saw that stream where you were up there. My question is this: says when did Black Americans determine what's black or not?
When did what?
When did Black Americans they started becoming this de facto judgment was black or not?
We never had them. We still don't.
Well, come on now, it's true.
No, science determines that. Science determines it.
Well, Dominicans are not black people.
Sir.
Dominicans are not black people.
Dictates what the racial.
You do know that most Dominicans are not black.
Say what?
You know that most Dominicans are not black people, right?
No, that's not true. Dominicans are black.
No, they're mostly mixed people. They're mostly mixed. Not like you, Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa, when you wake up in the morning, you look more Haitian. Come on now.
If they're mostly mixed, then they're mostly mixed with what?
What? Spanish, Taino, etc. They're actually
no. He left. What's the etc.? What's the etc.?
It's not like Black American guys who are self-hate on themselves.
What's the etc.?
They look just they look just
like you don't look alike. Sorry, there's a
what's the
I mean, come on, let's look for real. Look at Grandpa here. Look at Grandpa.
I want you to direct your attention to me. Direct your attention to me.
Let me ask you. I know more about.
Come on, look at you. Are you gonna try to tell me Dominicans are ugly people? Come on now.
What is he talking about?
Come on now. You look more Haitian than anything else.
I got two questions to ask you.
You look more Haitian too, because that big ass black dot on your damn
yeah.
Marky Nas knows.
When are you gonna cam up though? When are you gonna cam up?
Come on, man. Come on now.
Please.
I mean, with that nose, come on now. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny that.
Mr. Jones, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What percentage of Dominicans identify as black? Do you know?
I believe, 20%? Let's see, 15%.
Okay, but you just said they didn't have any.
Yeah, but most of them are not black.
You said they didn't have any.
20%. I said 20. Did I say 80%? No.
20% of 11 million people.
I'm sorry. No drop rule.
Doesn't matter though.
About that, buddy.
20%. Let me know.
No drop rule in this country, buddy. We don't uphold the white-owned slave one drop rule here in the United States.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about
no, slow brother. No, Mr. Jigaboo, ain't gonna happen here. No. Majority of Dominicans are mixed people.
I said, what percentage of Dominicans?
I had to block her here. He said so. I don't like that. I don't like the soul brother.
He was just trolling. I enjoy a troll. I enjoy a good troll. You see me laughing the whole time.
I ain't like the racist remark, the soul brother. I ain't like that. Yeah,
I enjoy a good troll, man.
You know what he threw us off? He came in with this. We got scammed shit.
What was that?
He just wanted to talk about something, and then
he wanted to talk about the race thing, but what got him in the door was me and Troy got scammed. I'm like, so we got scammed, then the owner of the Hard Rock got scammed too, right? Because
listen, this is I'll say this about Punta Cana. You're more least likely to get scammed here than anywhere else. You know,
Domingo said, "Hey, Troy.
Hey, tell Domingo I got some. I was thinking about it. I got some M&Ms.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. I got the M&Ms for. I know next time you come, whole fridge full.
Shout out to Nicole too. Thanks so much for doing that live with us, Nicole, and telling us your story.
That shit was crazy.
My man was wilding, wasn't he?
No, but you know. I knew that race stuff was going to come out. That soul brother, that like he couldn't hold back on that racism.
He said y'all should just stick with each other. I'm like, I don't like to talk to men, no way. Listen, 80% of my interaction is with Dominican women. What the hell do I need to be talking to a Dominican dude about?
The whole
that's one of them guys that got so much built up inside.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on.
That's one of them dudes that go up and shoot up a school or a church or something. He want to get his point across.
And they get mad, right? When I ask him,
listen, I can't be mad at the mommies like me. I can't be mad.
Right. They always get mad when they want to tell you to leave, and you be like, okay, well, what do you own? I own it. Then get out of my country. You don't own shit.
Hey, listen.
Queen Status said, hey, Rico.
Good evening.
Oh, man.
Because my narrative is always like, and this is the thing I always say is, I said, this is the part that kills me is they'll be quick to tell you to leave, right? But I'm like, right. If we told a Dominican to go back to their country in America, man, they'd be marching up and down the fucking street.
Little do they know we've been told to go back to our countries for years. They don't phase us. We've been told that from go back to Africa. Like where? It's a big continent. If I knew where I would have went back.
It's crazy. He goes and say the first thing he come out and say, Dominicans aren't black. But what percentage of them identify as black? About 20%. That's 2 million fucking people. The fuck
you know what? It's you know what it is. That right there is the wording.
And it's growing.
Yeah, it's the wording. It's the wording.
Now, Troy, let me ask you this: Do you think he was Dominican, white? What you think he was?
I think he's a white dude. American.
Sound like a white dude. You think he was a Dominican American? It might have been
Dominican American because they get.
No, I didn't hear the Dominican. I didn't hear it in it. It's like a white guy.
See, it's funny about it because you have different issues, right? You got. And so the level of butthurt, especially when you start talking about race, a lot of Dominicans are embracing and accepting their Afro heritage. It's a growing. It's more than 20%, but it's 20% that's proud to identify.
Yeah, when you see the ones with like the natural hair, when they got like the natural hair, you can tell they're embracing their African roots. But you know what? No, they're not black. Because when we say black, that's us. That's foundational Black American. That's ADOS. That's black.
Right.
When we say black, Black Americans speak of black, we're speaking like the big blanket, like Africa, Brazil, Switzerland, the Philippines. We're saying that's what we got to stop saying because when they hear black, they're thinking it that Dominicans, they're thinking that we're saying they're African Americans, and no, you're not us.
A lot of them think that.
Like, yeah, we're not saying you're a part of them. You're Black Americans. We're saying you're part of the diaspora.
You're Black in the country where you are.
Right, like
we call Jamaicans Black because they're Black. We call
Jamaicans tell you that we ain't Black. We're Jamaican.
Okay, Haitians are not African American, but they are fucking Black, the same as we are.
Yeah, but when we say Black, because Black has gotten such a negative connotation, and it goes back. That circles all the way back to the YouTube brothers out here acting a fool, doing anything for content.
Yeah, that's the reality.
Black has such a bad connotation because of the media and what's portrayed. That's why nobody wants to be Black.
And that's
because they're watching the news in the States and they're saying, "Damn, I don't want to be Black," because of the way we're being portrayed. And when you got these idiots out here promoting,
you have a point, you're right. But you have a point. But you could say that about white folks also. All these mass shootings and killing these people, that's the same thing, but they make it look worse when you're talking about, oh, you saw all in Chicago, they just killing each other, killing these people.
Right.
And when you don't want to talk about all the mass shooting that the white people doing.
You know you talking about the one from yesterday?
So, but the thing is, they want to pull that out and talk about Black people are trash.
Because you know what that is, John? That's nothing but anti-Blackness. So you get a mass shooting by a white guy. So you say Chicago. When you say Chicago, everybody know what you're saying. Black on Black. That's what you're saying.
So so I wouldn't want to be associated if that was that was my mindset looking abroad at what's going on in America and the Black people in America, and you see these cats out here online doing crazy stuff in these different countries for views and likes on YouTube. I wouldn't want to be Black either.
Yeah,
okay. I'm not here to say, hey, everybody, because it's special being Black.
Right.
So I don't want to say everybody's Black. No, you're not. You're definitely not Black. I can tell you're not Black.
The point is, let me say this real quick, and I'll let you talk, Rico. The point is, they got sorry ass Black folks and they got sorry ass white folks. That's it.
Exactly.
So you got I got white friends and I got Black friends. That's it. Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead, Rico. You're about to say something.
The funny part about it is, I just thought that was hilarious. I would have loved to have continued on with the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Here's the problem was.
But he was really trying to hurt your feelings, and that way ain't gonna happen.
You can't.
That's a waste of time.
Grandpa.
He said, "I am a grandpa."
Tell me, tell Rico he owe about 10,000 in taxes.
He said, when they see you, you're a walking ATM. Like, married.
His ass, he a walking ATM too. He is too.
We don't want you to have our women. I'm like, I don't have one of your women.
Hey, listen, man. I'm like Goldie, man. Listen, your chick chose me. Now we can handle this like some gentlemen, or we can get off YouTube and get into some gangster shit. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? They choosing out here. I can't help that.
But the fact that the problem is, again, like you said, the conversation could have been fruitful and went somewhere if he was willing to. Okay, I'm gonna let you say what you want, insults and all, but then you have to be quiet.
Rico, listen,
let me say something back.
Listen. Our brother said that is the guy from. I heard y'all on Kim 123 on your channel. That's why we had about 80. We had 80 or 90 people at one time. And looked like he came in. It's a controversial YouTube channel. I just brought him up.
Who was that? Who did they say that was?
I don't know who it was.
I heard that guy. But Milton just told me that's who that was. That's who.
Yeah, he's a Hispanic guy, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican or what he is.
Milton gonna tell us who he is and all of that stuff. I didn't mind having him on, but
if he would shut the fuck up and let somebody talk to him, but he
was a little mad. He probably had, some black guy probably dating his girl or his mom or his auntie. I know how it is.
My issue was, it's like, okay, I'm gonna let you say what you want. but then you got to let me say what I want.
He was just troll.
Because you could learn something. But if you
right.
No, I like trolls. I like trolls.
He just want to talk. He want to tell us.
I appreciate him though, because I like trolls.
You know, when I be over there with my man, with my guy, I'm like, oh, I do the troll work. That's
why I was like, Rico, you better not start complaining.
I wouldn't even
understand what the hell he was trying to say when he kept saying we got scammed. I'm like, tell me what.
That's what shut him down in the beginning. We stopped him early with that one.
He never said what the scam was.
Because there's no scam.
Listen, he didn't want to tell us who he was, but that's why. But he said, I'll tell you that later. But that's his channel right there. That's him.
But my issue is this, John. The issue is this was, tell me what the scam is. I can't tell you what the scam is, but you get the scam. I'm like, what?
All he doing is trying to bash black people. That's all.
So if I got scammed for buying real estate in Punta Cana, so did the owner of Hard Rock, right? That big-ass multi-billion-dollar resort. They got scammed. You telling me they that stupid? Nah, bro.
Crypto said this is Austin's friend that was in Thailand, left to the Philippines because he had no money from YouTube and decided to man. But that was good, and I didn't mind talking to him, but he just kept on trying to talk. But go ahead, man. Let's get back to the topic. So, I mean, that is part of the topic, the comfort zone, like finding your comfort zone. I feel comfortable. And no person here, like he said, we gotta buy this and we gotta buy that and we gotta pay for these women. We don't have to do none of that because none of us are doing that at all. None of us are doing that.
If you got I'm here. You got time. If you got time in a place, you can. These women are so approachable, man, and you can, if you can court them properly, you don't have to. You're going to take them out to dinner and be a man about yours, right. But you don't. I mean, that's for like people. That's for passport bros. We're not passport bros.
Right. I agree, Rick. You agree with Rick on that because we kind of new to YouTube. Never let anyone.
What you do need to do though, as a rule, you need to make them cam up backstage. So when you see them backstage, tell them they need to cam up so you can see who they are.
I like that.
And what's wrong with what's wrong with brothers coming and enjoying themselves if they do want to indulge in a little pursuit action? They worked hard for that money.
We're not black. We're not white. We're not white.
Okay. You work hard for your money. You can do what you want to do with your money. You can't be out here penis policing people, man.
No, but here it is, deal, Troy, right? You know how I always tell you when I'm in the other space, I gives a fuck what you do over there. It's only one thing that brought me into the space in opposition of the passport bros. It is the insulting of American black women.
Nah, don't do that.
If you just
I got rid of
where my sisters at in the chat.
Right.
I still love y'all.
Thank you. And I'm gonna rep y'all no matter what.
Oh, let me say this though. Yeah, go ahead.
Granddaughters, I got a black sister, I got a black mama. Fuck that. You ain't gonna dragging black women because they made me.
You know what?
They made me who the fuck I am.
Little known fact: a lot of black women come to Punta Cana on girls trips, and it's not a lot of brothers here. And I just be laying in the cut, and it's always like a group of 4. And I'll just say, hey, how y'all doing? They're like, oh, you American? Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come to the crib. We can have like a little pool party or something. You know what I'm saying? I still fool with my sisters, man.
Let me. Oh man, I do too. I love my sisters also. But what I really love about Punta Cana and why I really want to move to Punta Cana is because it's more Americanized than any place I would say in the.
That's a turnoff for a lot of people. Right. But for me, that's what made me want to come here.
It has a balance though, a little bit, Troy. It has a balance.
You see where I live.
And that's the thing is this is what happens because I noticed and Troy, you can probably speak to it more because I see this a lot in my Facebook groups. So you got it there's a shitload of Facebook expat groups. So these are groups predominantly dominated by Americans, Canadians, Europeans who live in the DR. most of them either live on the North Coast, up there in the Cabarete, Sosúa area, and then the Punta Cana area. And then there's a sprinkling of us in Santiago, Santo Domingo. But I think those are the two largest pockets. The North Coast is always shitting on Punta Cana.
I don't know why. But you know what? No. I keep saying it's okay. Yeah. Let them do that. Like,
I don't bother me.
Don't bring that element down here.
Right. Because what I'm saying is you see it in the group. I don't think we're never gonna have Sosúa in Punta Cana.
No. I think you talking about like the Facebook groups, how they be crapping on Punta Cana. They do crap on us because I think a lot of them want
what Punta Cana offers. And what happens is, at the end of the day, the largest proportion of people who are buying real estate and coming to visit the island, 65 to 70% comes into Punta Cana.
Yeah, a lot of people come here.
Into Punta Cana, then driving to Santo Domingo, all that. They're coming to Punta Cana. Yeah.
They're flying into here, and that was my reasoning for moving here. Like I said, I got family. Like my family, I can bring like my family. They come to the resorts a lot, and they're like, "Yo, I'm in Punta Cana." I'm like, "All right, bet I'm gonna come holler at you." Like if you look at my Instagram, you can see like people coming.
Listen, Grandpa Troy. They only want your money. They only want your money, Grandpa Troy. They only want your money everywhere. They just look at your ATM machine.
That's everywhere. And here's the reality. What he said and I'm saying, to a percentage of what he said is true, but that's not just Punta Cana. That's the whole island.
And it ain't just black folks.
Exactly. That's the whole island. It's not just the DR. That is Brazil. That is Colombia. That is Thailand. That is the Philippines. That's anywhere where you as a Westerner go into a country and you have an economic imbalance.
Right? Well, that's you as a man. Tell me where in the world a man can go and doesn't have to provide.
Yes. So literally, what I'm saying is the fact that it's like you're looked at as a resource, because the bottom line is you're going into a country where if a woman has a job, she's making probably on average $200 to $300 a month per month. That's what you're making 3-4 days.
And I always get the ones that are independent and don't want. They're not going to ask you. They're not going to tell you no. But I get the ones that are try to like do it themselves. I'm like, girl, why you?
Even if they're independent, the amount of income is still a fraction of what you make.
It's a fraction. Yeah, it's a fraction of what I got going on.
So I'm not gonna hang out with Troy and he a fucking millionaire. I ain't paying for shit. If Troy my buddy and he's a millionaire, nigga, wherever we going, give to him.
Right.
You a millionaire? I'm not. No, I ain't paying for nothing. And we do. I do. If I have friends, if I'm a millionaire and my friends are working still, they're not paying for nothing. We go hang out because I know the income disparity. So we do that even here in the U.S. If a person has 10 times the income of others in the group, everybody else in the group,
the goal is to get everybody in the group on
that level.
So if I fall off, I can fall on you. I can be like, yo, John, I need 50,000. I'm messed up right now. Hey, yo, Rico, I need 50,000. So Rico, me and John get together, we can hit you with 100,000 and you can go get on your feet. That's the goal. So don't just
you pay when you know we're all in the group on the same socioeconomic status, which most people hang out with people of the like amount of money. So when most people, I hang out with people who make money like I do. So we go back and forth. But if all of a sudden, if I find out, oh, that nigga done hit the lottery, oh shit, I ain't paying. I'll leave my wallet at home from now on.
Yeah, listen, like if I know my man's ain't got it and I got it, I'm gonna take care of it. What do you think I'm gonna eat in front of you?
Right.
That's how
everybody look out for each other, man. That's what it's all about. But Black Crypto says he's thinking about moving to Santiago. What you think about Santiago?
Santiago is a nice area. It's nice. I felt I could have my phone out in Santiago. I think the people there were cool. It's landlocked. I got to be by the water. It's just a water thing for me. But however, I think Santiago is nice. I think the women there, they look good. I can't really tell you about the men because Dominican men don't talk to me. so I can't tell you nothing about that, but I can tell you that there's some beautiful women there. The area is nice. I feel safe when I'm in the city. But you know what? If I had to pick between Santo Domingo and Santiago, I got to go with Santo Domingo, man. I don't know. Right. People say it's a little rough, which it is, but I like Santo Domingo, man. I don't know what it is. And
I just think the traffic in Santo Domingo. I
know it's a little dangerous, but I just feel like I don't know, man. I feel like
you talking about Santo Domingo?
Yeah.
I think I think downtown Santo Domingo, the Malecon, is very safe. You know what I'm saying? The downtown. Right. It's when you get in those certain neighborhoods, whether it's
if you go on the SA
they got some real sketchy ass hood ass.
I like that shit though, Rico. I wish I could go. They had the Tateo and the Calle, right? They got the parties in the street. I wish I was plugged in so I could hang out. But I would never go there by myself.
But that's what I'm saying. Being plugged in, but like I said, you ain't gonna roll up to an LA neighborhood.
No, I gotta enjoy it. I gotta enjoy it from YouTube. I can't go there.
But if I got my guy, he taking me, I'm with it.
I wouldn't even go with somebody. I wouldn't even go with if I was plugged in, I probably still wouldn't go. Yeah. But I like how they party in the street. I don't like how they leave a mess, but I like how they party in the street and they just go at it, man. They just have it's like a Mardi Gras or something. I know John's from Louisiana, it's like they just
have some hella sketchy ass areas, primarily
sketchy as hell.
And people got to realize Santo Domingo has maybe half the population of the country in that one city. There's like 11 million on the island. I think they said Santo Domingo has 3 or 4 million. So in that one city, everybody else is scattered around the island. Yeah. So that's the big urban area. Santiago's a city too. Don't get me wrong. That's an urban area.
I'm looking at
nothing like Santo Domingo.
I'm looking at an apartment in Piantini. I like that area.
Yeah.
I just want to get something like a building, something up in the air, maybe Airbnb it out, or just hit it
like
up.
A condo or something.
Yeah, so I can just get on the bus. I'm like, I want to get out because you want to break it up. This construction thing has got me stuck here, but you kind of want to break it up, and breaking it up would be like, okay, let me go to the city for the weekend. And there's a concert going on. Yeah. There's a basketball game I want to catch. There's a Lisi the baseball joint. Something I could catch it in the city, but just to break it up. But I like Santo Domingo. But have you gotten west of the city? I know, John, you stayed in San Cristobal, but have you been like Azua, Bajarona? Have you gotten over there on that side yet? That's the only area I haven't been to. I haven't gotten west of the capital yet.
I think he just was at Bajarona because I think he said that was where Domingo's family from.
John,
what's that?
Were you out in Bajarona recently?
Yeah, right. Not too far from Bajarona.
How was that area?
It's a lot of hills, a lot of mountains, a lot of checkpoints. You dark skinned, so your ass gonna get checked all the time.
His ass gonna wake up in Haiti.
Man, I hate it. They already snatched on me one time out here.
Really? Tell us about it.
Yeah, they tried to grab me off the bus.
Your ass as good as God.
Off the bus, man. I was on the bus. It was a Sunday. We was coming back to Punta Cana because a lot of the Haitian workers were probably coming back to work for the week.
Right.
And they just kicked them in. It was the last toll. There was a big yellow school bus parked to the right, and a couple of white pickup trucks. And the bus driver pulled over. The doors open. They they came on the bus and was snatching people off. It was crazy, man. And then I was like half asleep where I was trying to play sleep.
Right.
And dude, then the person that grabbed me, he was darker than me. Dominican guy. He started grabbing on my shirt.
Oh yeah.
Hold up. I'm like, man, hold on now. What you doing? got me off the bus and everything. But then I pulled out my ID and put out the magic, the military ID, and that was that's when their eyes got like this. I'm like, yeah, you can't. I'm not just anybody.
Right. So and then they left you alone after that.
Just the captain came over, apologized, and he was explaining how they have an immigration issue here. And I was like, all right, no problem.
Look, that's a great thing too, as to another thing that needs to be considered. Because again, like you said, if you're a dark-skinned brother like Troy,
go ahead.
You need to be considering about, look, bro, be somewhere where, like I said, a Punta Cana works good for you because they think twice about doing that shit in Punta Cana than they will when you in other areas.
Right. So, Rico, just to kind of cap off what you just said, that's all about finding your comfort zone in the Dominican Republic. That's part of it because, and it's the truth. I know some people might be hurt by it, but when you go closer to Haiti, you dark skin,
life's different.
Life is different. Your ass gonna be checked. You better get some tinted windows or
man, damn.
That still might not be good.
Like that.
Yeah,
it sounded like 1960s Mississippi or something. Like
right. So so that's why I said that needs to be a realistic consideration. Everybody, who you are, what you look like. I'm not, getting into this shit, but the reality is there are some issues there, not for Black Americans, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't know what you are until they stop your ass.
Until they stop you and then you start talking.
And if you want to keep getting stopped because you don't care, then go ahead and be a fucking trailblazer. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let me get to some you one day. Let me get to some of these questions real quick, y'all. Nicole says, I still love you, Troy.
Because you love your sisters.
I love Nicole too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nicole.
Hold on, what my man say? Troy would never say this to a white person.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're talking
about. That relocated to the DR. Troy wouldn't say what to a white person? Oh, you don't know Troy.
Thank you.
You don't know Troy.
Right.
Listen.
He seemed to think you Dominican because he said
I'm not Dominican. I'm from the States, but I'm gonna say whatever. Tell me out here. When the white person, if he calls the cops and the cops gonna show up looking like me, you don't think I'm gonna say what I want to say to a white person out here? Who you gonna call?
Nobody. When
the cops show up, because if a white, normally you're gonna want to call the cops. If it gets to that point, you're gonna want to call the police.
White people are so nice in the Dominican Republic now.
My neighbor's white.
Yeah. I met him. Yeah, and he's nice. I spoke to him and everything. Yep, ain't none of that.
Troy don't hold his tongue for nobody.
I ain't gonna say it ain't none of that. I'm just gonna say they don't fucking display it.
Listen, but who you gonna call?
How they feel. I could care less.
Even in the States, I'm gonna say what I want to say. I don't have no felonies.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna say what I want to say to anybody.
I don't have no, but it ain't like I won't get one.
Hey, listen.
If Troy is Dominican, he was raised in the States.
No, I'm not. Soy de Americano. Soy de Americano.
Yeah.
He speaks Spanish really well.
No. Don't tell him that. That's part of my game.
Yeah, that's a secret weapon.
You messing my game up, man.
Is that Troy that gave away your superpower?
In the mommies, I'll be like, I don't know Spanish. Can you help me?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm gonna edit that part out.
Please. Troy don't know no Spanish. He don't know nothing.
What's going on?
They love to shit on you when they think you don't know.
Oh, right, yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
You just sit there, all right. Then later on, be smiling in your face.
That's my thing. I've been in a lot of conversations where people have been talking about me right in front of me. And then when I leave, I'll say something in Spanish. Then they're like,
eyes get big.
Lo siento. No, it's too late.
And you know what's crazy? That happens 90% of the time. That happens to Afro-Latinos, no matter what country you're from, because they do not believe that they have Black Spanish-speaking people. And they say they be sitting there the whole time. And when you say something back to them in Spanish, their eyes get big like they did. I didn't know you spoke. Yeah, motherfucker.
Right.
You said. Right. So that's what I keep telling like the guy in the beginning. Like, stop saying that y'all don't have Black people in Panama, Cuba, Puerto Rico, DR, Cuba, Brazil, all throughout South America. You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, it's the truth, and they just trying to get away from the truth, and that's all they do. Hey, Troy, Nicole says I meant some not so
nice others. Yeah.
Right, in Punta Cana.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I said, I pretty much keep to myself. Like I know my man Rico's here, my neighbor from around the corner is from Philly. My man John from Florida that lives down by the water in Cordecito. So I pretty much keep my circles real small. I don't do the Facebook meetup group.
Yeah.
I don't do the meetup groups.
Shout out to Haitian Gunman.
Yeah, I don't want to go have dinner with nobody. I don't want to hang with nobody because you're right. There are some very not so nice people here.
That are from America too.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, there's some ugly Americans. It's an actual travel term called ugly American.
Yeah, and they actually talk about too is that you know, so it's fortunate that the guy was talking about being scammed. Most expats are scammed by other expats.
Right, that's true.
Because those are the people you tend to put your guard down around. So if you're American, the most likely you're gonna get fucked over by another American that you're gonna trust because that's what people do. Especially when we're in another country, we feel like we got a kinship. Like I said, I ain't talked to a white motherfucker in America, but I get over there in the DR. Oh, he's American. It's, you know, you forget he white because you just say, oh, we American. You know, people do that. People who come from all black neighborhoods see a white person and then they feel a closeness. And I'm like, that's who's gonna fuck you over the most. Right.
I would say, man, like. Just you got, like I said, you got to find your comfort zone, man. I'm happy with the circle I got. I'm comfortable. You know, I don't need it. I don't need new friends. I'm not selling anybody anything. I don't have to interact with anybody like that. So I don't have to make friends. I think people that are
YouTube famous.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not YouTube famous.
They call you the Prince of Punta Cana.
You starting to be now, man. Everybody asking about you all the time.
The Prince of Punta Cana.
Nah, listen, I'm just a guy with free consultation.
Yeah.
I don't. Troy is crazy. I'm charging $8,200 for the first hour, and for the second hour, I'm charging
free consultation.
Well, look, and here's the disclaimer, John. If the shit don't work, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's free. So if you get out here and you don't make a love connection, it's not my fault.
And that's the one thing. That's the last thing I would ever do.
Rick, you told me, and I did that one time. John,
to the north.
And I did the meet and greet, and then I had that girl had a lot of calls, and then the guy called me one time and said, "Man, she not calling me back," and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. And I was like, "Man, I ain't got nothing to do with that." Rico said, "What'd you say, Rico? It's your stupid ass for doing that shit."
I told him for doing that shit. I'm like, hell no. I have a philosophy, even back here in the States. You know, you sometimes in the States, somebody be like, Troy, hook me, you know, and like I remember my wife's cousin, Rico, hook me up with your friends. I said, no, I like my friends. Fuck that shit.
Nah, I don't, you know what?
Don't never do it. Don't ever do it. You
gotta let things happen naturally, man.
Nah, I don't even want to know who the fuck you dating. I don't care.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this though, Rico. Any relationship that's normally worthwhile here on the island, somebody will normally introduce you. Like it'll be a family gathering, they'll invite you, and then somebody will introduce you. Like, hey, this is my.
I introduce you as a friend.
Yeah. That's normally how the good relationships that I've found out here, because like here. I don't want to give all the jewels away. But here's
free consultation.
I got a free consultation for you.
No, where that might work better is you've already vetted the person to be as a good person.
No, I'm saying like just being introduced to a woman, like meeting women here in this area where we're at. Never ever talk to a woman between the hours of 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. They're trying to get to work. They don't have no time. This is from my experience because I don't work. Yeah, in the morning I've been going to the store and I might see a nice looking lady. I might say hello. they're not being rude, but they're trying to get to work. So they're not trying to really hear it. And sometimes after 5 o'clock when they're getting off work, these are the good time to see all the women here in this area because women here work on the resorts and stuff, so they work. So between 5 and 7, you'll see them getting off to work. They might not be trying to hear it after they get off work. But however, they work 6 days a week. Saturday after 5 is a good time to try to approach a woman getting off work. Sunday, everybody's off. It's a good time because women here work. Everybody's not just selling box here. So women here work. So this will help some of you brothers out that come to the area. I mean, they come to the area.
But Sunday is probably the best time because
Sunday is definitely the best time.
Don't work on Sunday. Like every fucking thing closed.
Yeah, because women are stressed out here. They got to work, man. They work.
Hey, real quick, Rick says, I'm gonna say this, Rick, real quick. Nicole says I was scammed by a man from Spain, so it don't matter where they from. They got scammers everywhere from all different countries. They got Chinese, Spain. It don't matter who it is. Yes. So, Rick James says, "What's the price range of a 3-bedroom house near a major city?" Well, major city is. I mean, I'll speak first, and then y'all let me know what y'all think. What's the price range? It depends on where you live. Like. They got a 3-bedroom next door for rent. It's $225 next door.
He said a 3-bedroom house. He want a house.
Oh, a house. Okay.
But a lot of things that need to be considered is like, what is your expectation? Because you get a 3-bedroom house, do you have to have hot water? Do you have to have air conditioning? Is it furnished? Is it unfurnished? Because they do furnished and unfurnished here.
I'm gonna say
furnished is different than the price for unfurnished. Right. But if you want to do a rough ballpark, I would say most places now, 2023, I would say 5 to a $1K, $500 to $1,000, and almost anywhere on the island. You can get lower.
Renting.
You can
talking about buying. I think you're talking about buying the house, right?
I think Rick
James. I thought you were talking about renting.
I think he's talking about renting. Hey, Rick,
I say $500 a month.
It's about $1,500
a month. Yeah. It's a nice range, whether it's Santiago, Santo Domingo. You can get some places outside Punta Cana, and even in the North Coast, we'll hit all of the major areas. That's a wide range.
But let me say this, Rico.
$1,000 will find you something in any of those places.
He said he's talking about buying. Rick James said he's talking about buying.
Buying? Okay, buying.
Okay, I would say with materials and everything, I would say
now 200.
I would say starting at like 65 to 70,000, something decent.
Where?
Like outside of the cities?
Right.
3-bedroom.
Yeah, I would say like decent. You can start off with like 65, 70.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with
the prices don't went up though now in 2023.
Yeah. No, I mean, like we talking like the bottom.
Right. What's the girl name that has her YouTube channel? Izzy. She right around there. But she's in the country.
She way out in the fucking stick. She's getting built. Right. She had to get a Dominican to buy the land. All this other shit that is not going to fit the average person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to put it in. Okay, somebody like me or you, John, coming and trying to buy. We ain't getting no sweetheart deals.
That's right.
Rick, come with cash. You know what? Come with cash, Rick. Don't worry about the price of the property that you're seeing. Don't even look at the price online. You get your cash. Say, okay, this is my war chest. This is what I have, and you show up to that whoever's selling that property, and you say, look, I know you want 180,000, but I got 120,000. I got 120,000, 130,000 cash. What you trying to do?
Yep.
And then watch what happens.
You ain't letting that walk away.
Yeah, negotiate from there.
Well, let me tell y'all this. I'm jumping off subject, but I'm jumping back on. Miss Sharonda said, "Hey, Miss Sharonda, everybody love you on the channel." Miss Sharonda said we need a meet and greet on the weekend. I like that, but not wait, Rico. I think she's talking about a meet and greet like married couples and people like that. We ain't talking about like meet and greet. Let me hook you up with a woman. Let me hook you up with a guy. I think that's what Miss Sharonda's talking about. Yeah,
you know what? When we're gonna have a grand opening at the John, then come comes and stays in the apartment.
No,
and
let me tell y'all this. Go ahead.
The only thing I want to say is this: I would tell anybody in their mind, if you're thinking about purchasing anywhere from anybody, get a good lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me ask y'all this real quick. What's her name? Golly, I can't think. Our crazy girl that's here. Dominga's girl. What's her name? I can't think. Jennifer. So Jennifer just texted me. All right. And this is for the whole YouTube. This is for all of y'all, my Dominican Route family. Jennifer wants to charge me, and she's gonna give her opinion, advice. Y'all know Jennifer's beautiful, but she's kind of throwed and everything. But Jennifer wants to get on the YouTube channel because I've asked her 1,000 times. She said, "Yeah, I'll get on there, but you got to give me a certain amount of money every time I get on there. I'll get on there for like 2 or 3 hours with you." So, what do you think about that, Troy? And what do y'all think about that?
I think what you should do is you should have like an analytic. So if Jennifer gets on, you should see how much traffic Jennifer is generating.
She's a beautiful Dominican girl, so she's gonna bring that more traffic.
But we gotta look at the numbers though. So is Jennifer adding viewers on your channel? Then okay, maybe
she's gonna bring a lot of views because she's controversial and she's a pretty girl. So I'm asking.
John, they're all pretty, okay?
Yeah.
What I would do is I would interview Jennifer, and but of course, John, you don't. But you said this is Dominguez Peoples, though, right?
Right, but Jennifer wants to charge me for being on the channel every single weekend because she's
She want to charge you?
Yeah, I would charge the Dominican Route people, our family, me, and I don't have enough. I'm on disability. I don't have no money to just give Jennifer money every.
Let me ask you this: what evidence do you have that it's worth paying someone if they can say, "Hey, I'm going to bring you"? It's like if you a promoter, I'm gonna pay you $500, but you got to bring me $1,000 worth of fucking clients. I'm not going to.
But Jennifer gonna do that. Jennifer gonna bring a whole bunch of people.
Okay, so
if it makes sense,
you take a lick.
If it makes sense, there.
Well, next weekend, I don't know how much she's gonna charge. She might charge me about 1,000 or 2,000 pesos. That's like $40. But hey,
if it makes sense, let's do it, man. I would tell you, if it makes sense, do it, John.
Yeah.
If it makes sense,
I'm just telling my YouTube people, Jennifer, we got everybody got to chip in and chip in $2.50 on Cash App or $5 or something so we can pay Jennifer ads. Because I'm not about to pay, and then I don't want Dominga looking at me crazy. I'm pulling money out and giving it to another woman.
That's why I say if it's not going to affect your home life, man, then I would say do it. Me personally,
I just need to see the evidence that the money's that she's going to be able to bring me money.
And you can run that. You can run that with YouTube. You can run the analytics with YouTube, and you can be like, look, this is how much money the episodes with you on has generated. I'm going to break you off 30% of that.
Right.
Because it was my equipment, it's my channel. I'm gonna give you 30% of what I've generated off of this. And I would get a contract with her, like whatever show you're on.
Look what Quan said. No, Quan, she won't be walking away or nothing. She got to sit her Dominican ass right there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and do it. So no, but Troy, you're right. But I know she's gonna bring the ratings up. I know she's gonna bring the views up. Yeah.
You gotta. But I would bust it down. I would show her like, look, okay, this is because YouTube does that. You can like, okay, Jennifer, this is how much revenue this episode generated. This is how much you're entitled to. But if she just wants a flat rate, you know what? Let me stop. If she just wants a flat rate, give her that flat rate. And no matter if the channel might blow up, you might have 150,000 followers next week, and you might start getting big checks. If all she wants is $40. Yeah.
But let me look at what Quan said. But if that's the case, how much has she made I mean, do you have?
But every time I show Jennifer on the channel, the views go up, and I'm in YouTube jail right now, so I ain't.
But when you're not in YouTube jail,
when I'm not in YouTube jail,
it goes up enough to cover it.
Every time I show Jennifer, I got $10, $20 extra coming in on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
so you giving her 30 then, if that's the case.
But I said I gotta wait a whole month.
No.
But I'm getting paid once a month on YouTube.
No. Listen what I'm saying. You say she comes on the channel, you get an extra $10, $20, right?
Right. Every time she come on.
So why are you giving her 30? You giving her more than what she's increasing.
Rico, I said 1,000. Now you sound like the little
I'm
white
asking
dude. You sound like the little white dude that just came on. Just put
you're getting scammed, John. She's scamming your ass.
She's conning you, man.
She's scamming your ass.
No, she said 1,000 to 2,000 pesos. So
okay. So the money the increase, you'll get that.
But see, Jennifer, just like Kick said, Jennifer's a smart Dominican. If you want her on the channel, you got to pay for that. He is right, and she's about business, but she's controversial, she's funny, and she's pretty, and she gonna say
what's so controversial about her? I think she's pretty. I give you that. I don't think she's controversial.
Do you so are you open to having other women on the show? I think it's gonna, if you start down this road.
Well,
you know where it's going.
Jennifer and Domingo are like Jennifer and Domingo.
No. We talking about if you start the women on the channel, the TNA trail.
Are you ready? That's the question you got to ask yourself, brother.
I mean, that's up to them. I'm gonna let them answer. They gonna have look. Shoot, we got Haitian gunmen. Haitian gunmen tell them to stand their ass up and turn around and show their ass.
Nah, listen.
What we saying is we started it. We come from enough places like that. We see enough of that.
No.
They get stuck in that space.
Rico, he's asking the wrong people.
All right,
you need to be talking to Dominga.
Right.
Don't be. Listen.
Well, Dominga's not gonna mind from Jennifer, but maybe if I start bringing some dime pieces up in here.
That's what I'm saying. Jennifer looks nice, but brothers are gonna be like, "Hey, yo, what's up with some more action? Can you get somebody else on there?"
We just opened a whole can of worms.
We didn't see Jennifer for 2 months. When you gonna get somebody new, John? What's up?
But see, Jennifer just keep the contract. We can always keep Jennifer here and bring some other women.
This is offline conversation. This conversation is offline. I don't even know how you brought this.
Yo, I'm just asking because next weekend she wants to start.
Okay, do it. But this is an offline conversation, not in the live. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, so back to the comfort zone. Mm-hmm. I have learned that yes, I'm more comfortable and. Coming out of San Cristobal, but I pay $200 a month. It is a water shortage sometimes. We have water shortage. So I want everybody to understand that. What's your comfort level? Because I really want to move to Punta Cana now. Not tomorrow or next month. I'm gonna stay here for a year, but Punta Cana doesn't have no water shortage all the time. Like Santo Domingo. Also, you don't hear motorcycles going by all the time. I don't have the noise problem anytime, but
Punta Cana don't have the power outages.
And that's what I was about to say.
That's a huge thing.
The power outages, yeah.
Sometimes, Rico, sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm saying nothing like with the frequency places, nothing. But like Troy say, it's a rarity. But you're gonna pay.
How many times in Punta Cana do y'all power go out?
Mine was just during the hurricane since I've had it. Other than the hurricane, which knocked out the whole fucking island.
Right. Maybe like once every couple of months it'll pop off.
For how long?
Like 2 hours sometimes at the max. But it's gonna happen this summer because everybody's going to turn their air on.
Okay.
Because Sapem is right here, so you would think that
it's right across the street from us.
So you would think that it would be the infrastructure, the grid would be stronger than what it is. But
and they fucking charge plenty.
They do charge plenty.
So, but I thought they were supposed to be doing some improvements to it anyway, too.
Well, you see, they got the I see since I've been here, they got a big solar little farm out there. So yeah.
I want people to understand that like Rico and Troy said, you have to pay for the comfort zone, for the
conveniences. It's like great internet service. So that was thing that was important to me. Okay, I need to have solid internet.
Right.
Now, internet's not bad here. Internet's good.
And in addition, I'll tell you too. What did me and Troy say? The number one thing for me with Punta Cana, hands down, security. I don't think that security can be touched anywhere else on the fucking island.
You know what? They don't. This is what they don't talk about in the Facebook groups.
Yeah, but
the Facebook groups up north, they never talk about how many times people didn't got robbed up there. They constantly running up. And I seen this one lady. She said she got robbed twice in a week. This Canadian lady.
Yes.
In Cabaret.
Yes.
She was in the Facebook.
Yeah, that's white. That's a white woman, though. You know.
You know what? I think a mistake that she made.
John,
put a Canadian flag. Hold on, Rico.
That little old Negro that you a fan of, that's over there with them lady boys. He cried about being robbed.
Yeah.
All that shit's up North Coast. They be getting robbed like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's right.
Punta Cana has 2 to 3 layers of police. You got the tourist police, you got the regular police, you got the fucking army.
Right. Now, where did this lady get robbed at? In
Cabaret. She was in Cabaret.
Oh,
that's right. That's supposedly like the nice area up there, right?
Nice area up north.
But I looked at her video and she showed the front of her apartment. She had a big ass Canadian flag on her balcony, and they probably was like, they was probably offended that you came here and you put a Canadian flag up.
They don't play that over
here. They do not like that shit.
You can do that in the United States. You can do that in the United States.
Right,
don't do that here.
And that's the shit that's weird, right? You can't put an American flag, but that's all you see is fucking Dominican flags in the U.S.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they don't like that here.
They get really offended. They really get really offended. Yeah,
I
got a big ass Dominican flag on my front porch right there.
That's the way to go. And you know what? I seen a couple years ago on YouTube some Haitian guys that opened up a business up in up north, and they had the Haitian flag. And I seen the police give me that.
Yeah,
you're not gonna hang it up here. So by her having that Canadian flag was basically saying, "Hey, come rob me."
Yeah. I'm a foreigner. When I leave up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, come on in.
But that's one thing I'm saying is that needs to be guys. If you are used to an American level of safety and security, where like you said, I don't live in neighborhoods at home with fucking bars all over the windows and razor wire and all that shit. Then Punta Cana is the area you most likely want to live, because when you get outside of that, you have to live a different lifestyle because you don't have. It's not that they don't have. DR is a safe country,
right,
but it has a high rate of burglaries,
right,
and home break-ins.
Well, you could just say it, Rico. You trying to point me out. I got bars all over my shit.
I got bars on my shit too.
Bro, got some in here.
I got bars on my shit.
I'll tell you also, like, where I live is a little bit different.
Right.
They be patrolling the fuck out of it. I'm like, I pay you, motherfucker. You better walk that goddamn trail. Like, you better walk a hole in that fucking road. I don't care.
Right.
But we pay. So that's the thing. So it's like, what do you want? So if you don't, and Troy's in a real good neighborhood, it's safe. He ain't never had no problems like that. But don't let people have you believe, because I think it's safe. Like, you don't have to worry about nobody trying to kill you. But these motherfuckers are breaking your shit and they will rob your ass.
Oh, yeah.
They will do that. So don't get a false sense of security that I get shot by the cop. Motherfucker, I don't want nobody breaking my shit and steal all my shit either.
No.
I don't want nobody pull no gun on me and rob me either.
That's right.
Just because I don't want the police don't mean I'm gonna come here and drop all my guards and then just go living recklessly. So
what is that? Why do people look at that as a badge of honor that they live in the hood? Like, I live amongst the Dominicans.
That's crazy to me.
I live with the locals.
And you know, Troy, this is the thing that I said, because I told John the other day, I said, what people don't understand, because they literally say,
no, I think, wait, let me say this. You and Troy y'all trying to throw jabs at my ass because
No. We talking about the people that live up north.
Right.
We ain't talking about the people that live in you live in the city, you live in the city. But like people will go up north and they'll be like, I live amongst the Dominicans. But they'll be like coming from the States and they look at that as a badge of honor. Like what we're doing, we're like, I'm not a gringo. I live with Dominicans. And then when they get robbed, I can't take it here no more. These Dominicans are robbing me.
And I'm glad because when Nicole said her walk up at night, yeah, that's great. You're in Punta Cana. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That consideration says you can do that there a lot better.
Right.
In Santo Domingo, Santiago, and the North Coast. It's
I think you can walk around up north at night.
Some places.
Yeah, you can walk around up north at night. Right. But my thing is say you I don't see people from people from like Arab countries that got a lot of money. Mm-hmm. I don't see them moving to America and then saying, yo, I'm gonna move to the projects.
Exactly.
Just so I can be around the people. I want to be around the people.
And this is the part that gets me, Troy. This is the thing, because I even told John, I said, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are stupid. The first thing they say is, oh, you come to the DR. You should want to be around the people. I said, do y'all understand? I said, this is what they don't understand. I said, Troy, do you understand Dominicans don't want nobody around them but other Dominicans?
No, they don't want your ass. You're looking ass around. You're looking ass. Get your looking ass.
I don't see no Dominicans. They're not in Louisiana. I don't see no Dominicans in Louisiana.
They do, right? I say literally every last one of them motherfuckers would get on a plane and go straight to fucking New York City, Washington Heights. Bronx. They want bachata, they want loud music. They want what they don't.
Because you know what?
Rich Rico. Dominicans around them. They don't want
form. No, you know why, Rico? Because
with your ass, but they ain't asking for you.
What we do is when we come into that space, we start complaining about the noise. Can you turn the radio? Turn the radio down? Can you get your dog? Right. Can you do this? And like pointing, there's a oh my god, there's a restaurant called there's a restaurant here called Citrus.
Yeah, that's my spot. Me and John, that's where we went, John.
That's where we went. Okay. With your boy, yeah.
Right. All right. So next to Citrus, they got that little juice bar.
Mm-hmm.
So they play music at night. It gets a little loud.
Yeah, they have some live, all kinds of little.
That area gets a little live at night.
That's where me, you, and your wife went, right?
Yeah, yep, exactly. Yeah. You got the video up.
That area gets a little live at night. Mm-hmm. There's a European woman. I don't know. She's she's white from America or whatever, but she's of different ethnicity than the Dominican. She stays in one of those high rises right there. She just bought an apartment right there in the new one. In the new one that they just built right next to.
Okay, so she don't cross the street, or either on the same side, right there.
On the same side. Her window is facing the bars. And don't you know she started complaining about the music?
Oh, did she?
Really?
Now for years.
For a rude awakening, that shit ain't changing.
No, man.
They've been getting strict on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say they came and took the people's radio and stuff, man. That was sad, man. And they were really like getting on her in the Facebook group, because they was like, "How are you going to come to their country and tell them to turn their music down?"
Because I paid.
real says I like the Juan Bosch area in Santo Domingo Estate. They have security. I mean, Juan Bosch.
And see, here's the thing, right? Because this is what I've told a couple of them in the Facebook group when they would make that argument, right? They would say something. I said, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I must have missed the meeting where the motherfucker told me, come to the DR, shut the fuck up, and don't complain. I said, because I didn't have that. I said, when I came down here with my money, all I had was a bunch of fucking developers on their knees begging my ass to buy their shit. Okay? Right. I had the government sending me flyers saying, come to Paradise, come by. We'll open the phone. I said, okay. They was kissing my black ass to bring my fucking gringo dollars. Right. Don't tell me now that I spent my money and I bought a piece of land that I can't fucking complain. I said, I don't mean no harm. I don't complain unnecessarily. I said, but Dominicans come to America and complain every day, all motherfucking day. They complain about the taxes. They complain about the weather. They complain about the cost. I said, and you know what we do?
Do you blame them? Do you blame them?
No, but they do it. No one tells them not to complain. Right. And then you know what we do? We give them a fucking parade. Every year we celebrate.
You talking about the Dominican people? What is it?
So I'm like, this is what they expect when they come somewhere, but tell you don't expect shit when you come there. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
Right.
Because you know what I always tell them, Troy? I'm waiting for the American Day parade.
The American Day parade here?
When did they go for the American Day parade?
I thought you said the American Gay Parade.
No, whatever. I'll go to that. But they ain't having shit with America in it.
No,
But yeah,
the Gringo Day parade. They need the Gringo Day parade.
Right. So that's what I don't get it. But literally would tell you, oh, you can't complain. And then I always tell them is, no, you motherfuckers need to complain more to get shit better. Mm-hmm. That's just the reality. Is realistically, what I'm complaining about is for y'all to have better health care, better education for everybody. Not just, it ain't for me, it's for everybody. But the fact of the matter is, when they be talking about, oh, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to go to the compo, I'm like, motherfucker, I don't live in the hood in America. Why the fuck I'm going to live in the hood there?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And at the end of the day, I'll tell you, like I told John before, when he always like, oh, look at it. They don't have nothing and they happy. I'm like, they not fucking happy. They just not complaining.
Right. They want more.
Happy.
They want more.
Poor. They're not happy being poor. They're just not complaining about it because they know nobody cares. Right. So don't conflate their ability to survive and conflate that with surviving and thriving.
Rico, that's not a word. That's not a damn word. Conflate.
That is a word, survive.
Conflate on them damn words. What's the definition of conflate?
Conflate is
make big. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Damn.
He gonna try to correct me.
I just want
to be wrong.
Jay, what's up, Jay? What's going on, brother?
Only your black ass correct a nigga and be wrong. I ain't gonna let that shit slide. Let's move on.
Jay, how you doing, man?
Peace, Jay. What's up, Jay?
How y'all doing?
Doing well, man. How you doing?
Oh.
Hey, how do you feel about the
hell of a day?
I know it, man. Hey, how you feel about the guy that came on and tried to give us a hard time and about black folks and they just want our money and
he tried it.
Listen, I hear this. Listen, I have this conversation with my friends regularly, and I tell them, "Hey, don't worry, guys. My friends are mixed multitude of different people. Right. I just say black brothers. I have black brothers in there, but I have a Puerto Rican brother and I have a Hispanic brother in there. So more likely. So, all in all, I've had this chat with some cats who have been Americanized, and they say like, "Oh, they're just gonna use you for your money." I'm like, bro. First of all, I don't know where you get this illusion where I'm going that they're all terrible people. That's number one. Japan doesn't do that, so don't compare them. Don't compare Japan to filthy rats. That's what I say. Right? They're honorable. They're more honorable than some of the most honorable people I've ever met. You haven't just talked to one,
right?
And if they're here, they're probably Americanized. So I wouldn't say all that. But the ones over there, they're more true to their beliefs. So the people that you guys have spent time, they probably, like I said, they're probably more people y'all have been around with most and probably trust a little bit more, and also willing to hear things out because you know the rules and the ins and the layouts of the land.
So what do you think his point was coming on our platform trying to would you think he was trying to bash us, or you think he was just trying to?
No, I don't think it was bashing. If I listen to it over again, it didn't sound like bashing. It just sounded like just be in disarray and disbelief. That things are going good over there. It's the same thing those narrative freaking ladies talked about when they talked about Philippine women not being smart and that area is just poor. They're not smart. They can't read, and then they clap back on their ass and they realize they need to shut the fuck up. Because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Right.
are not over there, so they got to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know shit until you go into the actual land. I'm talking on the phone. Sorry.
So let me ask you this. Go ahead. Hey, Rico. Rico must have stepped out. I want everybody to understand that finding your comfort zone, whatever country you go to, is super important. Jay, I know when you move and go to, you plan on going to China or Japan?
Japan specifically, yes.
Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're going to look for your comfort zone, and I'm comfortable, but I'm not exactly where I want to be at right now. Of course, because of my budget and things like that, but I will eventually get there. And everybody has to understand, if you come to the Dominican Republic, you can get a place for $200 or $300 a month, but it's going to be totally different because it's not gated like Rico's place or Troy's place. You know, you have to make sure that you are in your comfort zone. And there's certain things you might not like. You might not like the motorcycles. You might not like, what did you say, Rico? The electricity.
Yeah, and what I was getting ready to say too, it's not just it being gated. It's like you can get a $500 a month place or a $600 a month place that's not gated, but the neighborhood is also different.
Right.
So put it this way: if you live in a neighborhood where it's $200 or $300 a month, or $200 a month, you're going to live around people who can you might can afford $1,000, and you could be saying I'm saving money, but guess what? You living around people who can't save money. You're living in a neighborhood of $200 a month places, right?
Mm-hmm.
That neighborhood is going to be a different class of people than a neighborhood of $500 a month apartments.
Right.
$500 a month apartments might be Dominicans that's a little bit more well off and a little less. It may not be as many. So literally, you know, people always look at the cheapest. It's the same way here in America. The average apartment in America is about $1,500 a month.
God damn.
Yeah, but guess what? You can still find $500 a month apartments in America, right, John?
Oh, in Louisiana, you can go to 450. You can get one for 450 in the hood.
What? Your motherfucking ass is living 450 too.
That's right.
And that's what I'm saying is you can get a $450 a month apartment in Louisiana. You're gonna be living amongst $450 a month motherfuckers, or you get a $1,500 or $2,000 apartment, and you living in a different neighborhood. So it's different than in America. If you're
first, man.
Low income, you are living amongst low income. If you're living in medium or upper income, you're living amongst those people.
Haitian government always said.
My bad. We right now. Radio said he was talking to the caller. I thought he was talking about me. Like,
okay.
Oh, bad, bro. It ain't shit I won't tell a white person.
So that's the thing. That's the thing I always say. It's not so much whether or not it's gated, because I mean that it matters, but it doesn't matter that much because you can live in a non-gated place. Because you know, like some of the high rises in Santo Domingo, they're not necessarily gated, but they got motherfucking security. Because if you paying $1,500 a month, you better believe you got a concierge. Ain't nobody getting in that fucking building. There's no gate though. But you're living among people who will pay for that added extra stuff. So even if you're living in a neighborhood, we'll say, it's $700 a month. Guess what they're going to have? They're going to have better police services.
Right? Yeah.
They're going to, because what happens is the police in that town is going to patrol better than in the neighborhood where you're paying $200 a month. Them niggas, they don't see the fucking police. The police don't.
You trying to say my police don't care about me over here? That what you trying to say?
There you
go. Throwing some sneak shots at me again. There you go. Bullshit.
John, but you coming to the light though, John.
Yeah, I am. I'm coming.
You said you coming to the light, man.
I am. But Rico, would you recommend that someone come to the Dominican Republic like I did and live off of disability and and pay $200 a month. Would you recommend that? Or are you saying that's a bold move?
John,
I think it's a bold move.
Go ahead, Troy. Go ahead.
Wait.
John, you about my height, about my weight. You a single man. Why not? Right. I would have did it.
But Troy, you have to.
And where you at?
I
would have did it. Shit.
I say it's a bold move. I say it's not a move that you can't make. I think it's a bold move mostly because, but Troy, you came in before you even thought about coming in. You were fluent in the dialect.
Well, yeah, my ex-wife.
Don't put him on the spot. Remember, he came.
I know. That's why I used that word. But that wasn't a problem for him at all. Now, the motherfucker, would you be so quick to go to fucking Japan?
You know, I would go to Japan because they have military bases and a lot of contractors out there. I would try to like
imagine somewhere where you have the language barrier like John.
Oh man, that'd be rough. It would be hard. That'd be hard. That'd be hard.
Language, brother.
Jay is moving to Jamaica. Jay, you moving to Japan? Let me ask you this: Would you live off a disability check in Japan?
Nah.
Let me ask Jay. So I'm asking
me.
Jay. Okay, my bad.
Okay, no, you good.
Off a disability check? Well, no. First of all, I have to have more pensions in my pocket in order for that to happen. Like I said, because my father had 2, and that's enough to pay for him for the house for him and my mom has particularly because he's former military and also a juvenile corrections officer, former policeman too. He has all that going for him. So, like whenever you move to some of these countries, you can still live off the pension more often, as long as it's flowing through that market and transferred over into that currency over there. So it's possible, but you gotta get off.
The question is, would you live for $1,500, $1,400, and getting a disability check for $1,400 a month? Would you live in Japan?
No, need more than that. So
what?
No.
Why?
Are you fucking crazy? Japan, you starved to death on that. Japan expensive as a motherfucker. Are you crazy?
Yeah, no. Certain areas aren't expensive, but they're like the town, like what Rico's talking about, is as a whole, it is expensive, but certain areas they are not.
Well, let me ask you a question though. John. You did it. That's fine. I'm not saying that because we all know you can do it. You be very comfortable on $1,500 a month in the DR. We know that now. You didn't know that when your ass got off the plane.
So that was bold.
Right. So who the fuck told you that was a smart idea? Most people who don't have no fucking idea what.
No, but he had friends here though. He had friends here
that told him just to go. What else did they tell your ass other than you should go, Bubba? Nothing else.
I would have did it if I was in a situation. He loves baseball too. Oh yeah, I'd do it.
I didn't do any research before you went to know like what's the.
I didn't do any research because I had a whole bunch of Yankee ex-Yankee friends here. So
so you figured I can couch serve and live with those motherfuckers if it don't work, and you prepared to go back home if it don't. Okay, that's different. Right. But if I ain't got no fucking Yankee friends, fuck that shit. I need to know.
Hey, John, I tell John all the time he got the man. John's a good guy because I'm telling you, if I had some friends I used to play baseball with, I'd be out here acting a fool.
I won't say I'd be acting a fool, but I'd be like more comfortable because they got my back.
But here's the part, John. What I think is that you're also not talking about how many people have come to the DR on a they wasn't on disability. Motherfuckers saved up $2,000 and then 6 months or 4 months later, right? They back home. Because there are thousands of dudes and women that think they're gonna come and live overseas and think this shit's gonna be sweet. And come to find out it ain't as fucking sweet as they think it is because they didn't do no research, they didn't do no history. Like even like Nicole, it's like it works out for her, but most people it doesn't. Most people it's a utter fucking disaster.
Where's Nicole at right now? Nicole,
she's in Punta Cana.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you do the research and if you
prepare,
you gotta have the heart. You gotta have heart to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do your research, heart, research, and discipline. Because when you come here, you got if you're on a budget, you got to be disciplined. You can't be just splurging. You know what I'm saying?
My dad's telling me, don't splurge, save up.
Yeah, you got to be disciplined.
You got to know. Okay, I can be a loner. I mean, you just everybody ain't built for that shit.
Yeah, I don't
recommend people just doing that shit in the blind.
And I don't like it. Me personally, let me say I don't like it. I don't think it's like a good idea when you see like single moms and they come down here with their kids. Because like the schooling,
it's terrible.
I'm not going to say that.
I know. Nicole just went through that. She's going through that right now.
It's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Public schooling.
Yeah, the public. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if you. But then if you're homeschooling your child, hey man,
that's not public school.
Yeah, if you're gonna homeschool your kid, that's awesome, man. But like
homeschooling, international schooling is great. Public schooling in those countries is fucking. It's let them sit home and watch TV.
Don't sit there and badmouth the Dominican Republic.
No, their public education is trash.
I don't know anything about it. I just know I be seeing the little kids leave at like 8 o'clock and then they be home by like noon. I'm like, damn, y'all home already? Like, we used to be in school all day, like 8 o'clock to like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm like, they be home at 12.
I'm talking strictly public education is well below American standards.
And I think the private school, the international schools are like $700 a month.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The international schools are at the U.S. standards, and that's why they
expensive, man.
Yeah, that's Rico. Listen, that is Rico saying that. That's not me saying that.
I say that about. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what. Brazilian public schools.
Take me off that. Take me out of that equation too, please.
Public schools in those countries are fucking horrendous. Private schools in those countries are exceptional. Public schools are fucking horrendous.
These words are only from Rico, not from Troy or James.
I'd be more than that conversation.
I'm about to let me get myself a drink. I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back.
I'll be more than happy to have that conversation. Yeah, $4,000 for the year for international. That might be is that the one in Punta Cana? But that's not all of them because they have I think that's the one in Punta Cana. That is international accredited, so that's a good deal for $4,000 for the year. But the other ones, there's a lady named that runs a couple of programs.
They have some here in Santo Domingo also.
Santo Domingo, and it's a lady's name, but she charges almost $1,000 a month. So hers would be like almost $7,000. I don't know how many months they go. But
Nicole said that's Punta Cana. Yeah,
but that's that particular school, and I think that's the one behind Cocotal, right, Nicole? The international school is behind Cocotal, but the international schools throughout. There's one also in Punta Cana Village, that's almost $1,000 a month. Most of them you're going to pay close to $7,000-$8,000 a year. I'm depending on however many months you go. I'm thinking it's not 12 months. I don't know.
And that's still not. That's still not bad.
Shit, who the fuck in the DR can pay that?
That's but they not cater toward Dominican
people. Oh yeah, right,
exactly. Toward American people, yeah. Right. So
they cater towards European Americans, Canadians. But the thing is, your kids will then graduate from that school and can go to U.S. colleges because U.S. colleges will accept the grades from these international schools. If you say my kid went to Sammy Sosa High School in the DR, they're gonna laugh at your ass.
Right.
They're gonna tell you that's middle school or elementary school level.
Right.
Sammy Sosa Public High School. They not accepting that shit.
Yeah.
But if you go to the international schools, then your kids can transition to 4-year universities in Canada, England, and places like that. They're not accepting any education outside of, and that's not the DR. It's the DR. It's Colombia. It's fucking Brazil. They're not accepting it from their public education system, which is different than private.
Who would, besides Nicole, how many people you think would bring their child here to the Dominican Republic or any other country and try to put them in school? I mean, do you think a lot of people are doing that, or a lot of people?
No, a lot of people are mostly married, like meaning they come as a couple, and almost all of them either homeschool their kids or put their kids in international schools. Most don't put their kids in the local schools, John, because what are you? Fuck you gonna make your kids stay back? They're gonna fail. Those school systems are not the same.
Yeah, I know it, but how do you? I mean, they don't even have.
Nicole, where's your? I think your daughter, is she going to the public school in the DR or is she going to the international school? That's what I want to know.
Okay, yeah. Well, I know one thing. They don't have any schools where people just speak public schools that they just speak English. They don't have that. So you don't have to worry about this.
Well, I mean, maybe your kids speak Spanish. I don't know. Because you do have some people come in here that, if you're Puerto Rican or if you're Dominican American and you decide to move to the DR, your kids don't have to speak English. They might speak Spanish and English. But the fact of the matter is, if they go to a public school there, then all of a sudden, none of that shit is going to be accepted outside of this country.
No. Oh, you don't think so?
No, not the public school.
I don't think that's true.
You want to bet money?
I'm gonna call bullshit on it.
Okay. Call bullshit on it.
He said I'm gonna call bullshit on it.
Call bullshit on it.
Better Presidente on it.
Yeah, better 12-pack, goddamn.
Better 12-pack. And you telling me every Dominican that graduated from the Dominican Republic can't take their high school diploma and go get a job in the United States? That you crazy? You done lost.
Who said get a job? They get a job with no fucking diploma. Who said get a job? I'm telling you, that high school diploma will not equate to them applying to a university in America. We're like basically in America, right? So when I go to apply to college, I have to give them my high school transcript. They have to look at my transcript and agree that we're going to accept those grades because it's from an accredited high school. You give them your
Dominican school accredited high schools? Are you crazy?
I don't know enough about the subject.
You think there's a lot? This is not the real world over here in the Dominican Republic.
Troy doesn't know enough about the subject.
I'm telling you, an American university is going to look at a Dominican public high school, No, they won't. You full of shit. And they're going to laugh at your ass.
You full of shit.
They're not going to accept one credit.
What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
Yeah, man. Hey, Troy, it's no. That doesn't happen like that. People, they don't laugh at just because you got a high school diploma.
I think when they see a transcript, like you're gonna have to, of course, be stellar, but also you're probably gonna take an SAT or some kind of entry exam.
No, that's right. No. See, that's what I was gonna say too, Troy. But so
you went to college, right, John?
John, let me say this.
Go ahead.
So my stepdaughter in there, she got straight A's, and she about to graduate next year. Mm-hmm. So you telling me?
Carol Morgan, that's the one I was thinking of. Carol Morgan, that's the international school. Go ahead.
She go apply.
Put original Delta. Put original Delta comment up. The last one in. They do not respect foreign diplomas. Are you kidding me?
Nah, original Delta don't know what they talking about either.
I wouldn't be surprised if either of them are actually right. I would have to do research to actually see.
Let me tell you, all universities in Canada, the US, it's called accreditation. And if you are not blessed by this universal American accreditation, if you're not a school that they bless, you wipe your ass with that diploma.
Well, let me say this. Troy had a good point. You take your ACT and ACT or SAT and you make good scores on it. You telling me you got your high school diploma and your SAT score, and they're gonna reject you from LSU or Texas Tech?
Can I?
And listen, I'm gonna say, let me say this too. And I bet you they not really looking at these grades. If you can play some baseball and they trying to get you at LSU or University of Miami, you might not even be able to read. They'll find a way. They'll find a way.
Troy, Crypto AI, thank you. Go ahead and get them. Let them educate you. Foreign will not be accepted. I'm trying to tell you.
Crypto and
AI.
All three of y'all know
about the subject.
I don't
what I'm saying
it.
is this. Okay, Troy, let me tell you this. To take the SAT or to take the fucking SAT or ACT, you must have a fucking high school diploma. It must be accredited.
No. I took the SAT. I took the SAT in 11th grade because I wanted to play college ball.
But you were already in a high school. You were.
Yeah, I was in American high school. Yeah, I was in American high school.
Exactly. You're not taking that test if you're not coming from an accredited high school institution in the first place. Because the bottom line, for the colleges to even recruit you, they have to look at your fucking high school transcript and say, look, I don't even know. I don't care how good you are. We need to know that you did shit in high school. The best thing to do is to homeschool them. And even to homeschool, you have to go through specific steps when you're homeschooling your kids, or they're not going to accept this. Other than that, motherfucker be like, "Oh, my kids got all A's and B's."
You telling me? So my stepdaughter report card ain't shit. That's what you telling me.
It ain't in America. It's everything in the DR.
You said it ain't shit in America.
In America, it's not.
I want you to tell her that.
Stop it.
English or Spanish?
Troy, what you say, Troy?
Thank you, Crypto. He's telling you everything right there, and I'm just telling you, they just don't accept it. I know. I worked with Dominican lawyers that had law degrees that came to me in the job that I worked, and they had to be secretaries. Because they didn't.
Does that apply for Puerto Rico though? Does that apply for Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S.
So do they grades count?
That's part of the U.S. They're all accredited by the U.S. Puerto Rican high schools and universities have been accredited by the U.S. standards. They don't set the standards for these other countries. They set it for Puerto Rico. They set it for Guam. That's a U.S. territory. They set it for U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. owned them, motherfuckers. They belong to the U.S.
I understand. You made your point. So that one armed Dominican guy that can play basketball real good in Louisiana at Louisiana Tech. How in the hell he at Louisiana Tech?
I thought he was from the city. I thought he was from New York. Talking about Hansel.
He's from here.
Yeah.
I know he's Dominican, but I thought he was living in the States. You talking about Hansel, right? He's pretty good.
He graduated from here.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I thought Hansel was his last name. I think his last name is Hansel.
I have to look it up. But
yeah, he's nice.
What I would tell you is like if you graduate like Soul with her straight A, she would probably who graduated high school. She's done right. If she went to the U.S. and she wanted to go to college, she would probably have to take additional high school classes. She would, because they would say it's not up to standard what she got. Even though she got straight A's, she may end up having to take another year or two of high school or whatever of remedial classes for them to even give any weight to any of the education she got. And then you can get in. But just taking their shit at are you crazy?
Let's listen. Original Delta says they do not accept foreign transcripts, but they downgrade them if they had an A or B in your.
Here's a question though: What if it's a student from England?
England, no, see that,
but that's still different.
England will equate.
That's white.
Canada will equate.
That's where I'm going with it.
Yeah, Canada. Because he brought up Canada too. That's
what about students? What about Germany? Students from Germany.
Germany will equate. I'm telling you. Basically, the white places. They good.
You see why they may be downgraded, right?
Hey.
And I know and then like students from Japan, because I know they don't want to. I mean, like
different, bro, different. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but different, man.
Go ahead, Troy.
Also, one thing I can't speak for is that at my alma mater we had an exchange program with China, and we had a lot of Chinese students come to Del State.
Guess who they also going to fucking slam? You ain't bringing in them fucking African degrees over there either.
Like at Dallas, at my college, we had all Africans and whites. We had all Africans.
And them Africans went to high school where? They went to high school where?
In Africa.
Yeah, you full of shit.
I promise.
You full of shit, John. I'm telling you.
It was a Christian. It's a Christian private college.
It was a Christian school, but I'm saying a lot of those Africans, especially the Christian ones, they will have went to either one or two things. Even if they went to school in Africa, they went to a Christian private school in Africa. So it's accredited. You can go to a Christian school in the DR if it's accredited by the U.S. Then the grades transfer. If it's not, they don't. They tell you take that high school diploma and wipe your ass with it.
No, man, it ain't.
You want to bet?
Well, I tell you what.
They don't say it exactly like that.
I'm gonna have Dominga and Sol to file a lawsuit on the United States for
discrimination.
And they're gonna get a Dominican lawyer.
No, yeah, and then we're gonna win, and we're gonna be rich.
Good luck with that. I'm just telling you.
We're gonna get that on. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and copyright that now. We're gonna follow Sol on her journey to her University of Miami.
And she's gonna be sitting over here. Got me over here looking stupid.
Yeah.
Got me at FAMU.
Look, they're doing like this.
FAMU would take her.
Right.
She gonna be like, what the hell is going on out here? I was trying to go to Miami. I'm in some place called FAMU.
Our Grambling State, Troy.
Yeah, we'll get you in. HBCU, we'll take you in. Don't worry.
Troy, she be over there, and I'm not even black.
Right. Well, you know they got a Latina sorority. They got a couple of them.
Yeah.
I seen them at a couple of step shows. Hell yeah, they came in and wrecked shop too at a couple of step shows. They got some. Yeah, they got Latinas sororities. Absolutely.
I'm getting into the HBCU. My son's, I think, Morgan State, the homecoming queen, a lot of that shit.
We had not too many. We had a couple of Latinas and Hispanics at my university. But like I said, if you got, I guarantee you, if there's a baseball prospect out here that's coming from a Dominican public school, he might not even be able to read.
Right.
And somebody's going to scoop him up and make it happen.
That's right. You're right, Troy. Hey, so hold on one second. So, Rico said your grades ain't shit and they ain't working.
I knew it. I knew he was.
Nah, she not here. She not here.
So I'm gonna be like, she gonna take her glasses off. Like, what did he say?
Yeah, look, the guy Hansel, you want to tell you why? Because when he came from Santo Domingo, I just looked at it. He went to fucking America and got a scholarship to play for a high school in Florida. That's what they always do. They bring him into America. They put him in high school because they got to get their fucking grades up. And they got to get him accredited.
So Troy might be right. What's the one-armed dude name? He might have went somewhere.
That's what I'm talking about. The guy I'm talking about, Hansel. He went to the Hansel Emmanuel. He went to Life Christian Academy in Kissimmee, Florida. That was the guy who the head coach was a teammate of his father that recruited him. And that's how they do that always for those kids. But they bring them into like the IMG football in Florida. They bring them to them fucking baseball camp schools, football camp schools, basketball camp schools. When they they did that for what's the boy that played for the Spurs?
Right.
Not David Robinson, the other dude. He was from the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh, you talking about Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan, same thing.
He visited my school too. So he visited Del State because it was a guy that was from the Virgin Islands had brought him to our school. And he was like, hell nah. And then Wake Forest got a hold of his ass and he was out there. He was like, I'm not going to Del State. Fuck that.
And he was accredited. He was accredited, but he still came in, and so that they do that with all the foreign students.
But not only the foreign students. Troy is right, because you can even take me for an example. I was acting a damn fool in high school, wasn't getting my grades out, wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and I had to go to Baptist Christian College, a Louisiana small college, and then I went to a big school, Dallas Baptist University. That's the biggest. That's one of the top baseball schools in the United States. So I had to get my grades right and then go to the big college, and then I got drafted out of the.
So even your slow ass had to get your grades right. This motherfucker going right. I'm like,
well, everybody might not be as slow as me.
They wouldn't even take John's grades, and that motherfucker was in there.
Man. Oh, y'all stop making me laugh.
Who got a better chance of getting in college than your dumb ass?
I guarantee you, my damn ACT score was higher than yours.
I didn't take it. That wasn't hard to do.
SATs, man.
I didn't take ACT. That wasn't hard to do.
Let's match up. Let's match up our SAT and SAT scores. Let's match them up.
Your 1.2 is higher than my fucking 0. But that ain't a flex, goddammit.
So don't be talking about somebody's dumb ass, because your ass you
got a 1.2 out of a 10, and I got a 0. Okay.
And that means you couldn't even put your name on the damn paper right.
Hey Rico,
I put it on the wrong side.
I got a question for you, Rico. If you if you couldn't live in Punta Cana, because we talking about like comfort zones, and right, if you couldn't live in Punta Cana, where else would you live at on the island?
Right. Is there a favorite place?
That's good.
To be honest, one of the first places I actually got drawn to, believe it or not, and I was following this YouTuber called Caribbean E. Was
I remember Caribbean E.
You know, he's in Portugal now.
His wife is all the time on the show.
Huh?
He's in Portugal now?
In Portugal. They moved to Portugal.
Really?
Yeah.
She be sipping on wine all the time, be getting drunk.
Yeah. Because he's from I think he's from Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, I was following him for a while. Yeah, I stopped watching his channel, but he was real positive, man.
Yeah, he still got his thing going now, but they're in Portugal. They moved to Portugal because they got residency. Portugal has a much easier way to get residency and stuff. So I forgot his wife named Tina. I was always hoping to get to meet them, but they left before I got there.
Tina came on the show, and then Tina started getting called. I remember she had her makeup on, and then I said, you done created a monster getting Tina on. Tina had that one. Tina always had that one. Yeah, she was like, get out the way. This is my show now. Then she saw a couple comments and was like, oh, y'all think I'm cute, huh?
Right. The views and the ratings start going up.
Yeah. Tina was coming through. Tina was like this on the channel.
And she always was like this. Had that wine like this, Troy.
When he was about Santiago, I was really feeling Santiago. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because not because I have a problem, because I still want to go to Santiago. It's because it was weird. From what I get is from my history, or what people tell me is this: Santiago is the part of the DR that has, I would say, the most Spaniards of Dominicans.
Right.
Dominicans basically they got most of the Dominicans are like white Dominicans. They all come from old money. It's like, and I think at one point, I had heard from Tina in Caribbean that Santiago used to be the capital.
Yeah, it used to be the capital.
No.
I don't know.
San Cristobal used to be the capital.
I don't know, John.
I don't know.
Let's bet, Troy.
I'm not even opening that.
Six pack of Presidentes.
But I will say this.
I think we both can be right, though. We both might be right.
We do know that Santiago is the second largest city, because Santo Domingo is the largest.
San Cristobal is the second largest city.
God damn you and your San Cristobal.
He loves him some San Cristobal, don't he?
I just know the facts. They talked. I stayed there for 2 years. I know the facts.
Okay. But at the end of the day, and San Cristobal don't have a fucking airport, but Santiago does.
It still was the damn capital. What that got to do with anything?
I can't.
Baton Rouge got an airport this big, and it's the capital of damn Louisiana.
Put your wine down, Tina. So what I'm saying is, I did like the way that they presented Santiago. So I was thinking that, but I don't think I would have ended up in there, because what I don't like about that, I found out later, is they said Santiago is landlocked, meaning like they don't have any beaches around like every other places I heard. Even Domingo, you can go to Boca Chica. Right. But they say if you go to Santiago, you an hour or two away from
2 hours away. Look, Troy looking hard. Look at Troy.
Nah.
I got you. Yo, Troy, is that background real, bro? I gotta ask you.
CGI, man. CGI.
That look real. Like I can tell it's fake, but like, bro, that look. Damn, man, I'm not thinking. I went to his house one time. That's gotta be a freaking green screen or something, bro. I'm like, what? That look real.
Hey, I went to his house one time. That ain't nothing but a green screen.
I'm about to say, man, you better take a dip in that motherfucker in front of a nice lady.
Yeah,
I had that nice background.
Look at him. No, it's real, man. It's real. Yeah.
I'm about to say, dude, like that look. I'm about to say that had to be real, man. I'm like, dude, that water is not moving like that in CG, bro. No way. Hey, listen. You're talking to the guy.
This is my scam backyard. This is a scam. I got scammed.
That's a scam. Yeah, that's
Wait, is it nighttime where you're at?
Yeah, it just got dark.
Oh, yeah, man, it look good.
Hey, it look nice as hell, man. That's your pad?
Yeah, this is my pad. This is my house.
Okay.
You gotta when you come, he renting out a 1-bedroom, 1-bath.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey man, listen, I'll bring him a couple of drinks and we can chat because I need a good atmosphere like that.
That's what the whole when I got this place, the first thing I said was like, yo, I need to make sure that I have a like a sanctuary, just like where I can come and relax.
Sanctuary.
Right.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I need to have something that.
Jay, I'm gonna send you the video. Of this place, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, definitely. Please do, bro. I would like to see it because I'm about to say, I'm like, dude, that look a little too real to be some CGI, bro.
It's real.
Like, bro, unless you got Marvel on payroll, look at CG background, man. I'm just like, yo.
Let me get to this question real quick. Hey, Gladys says this is for Coach John. Your lovely girlfriend Domingo wants to move to the United States. No, she does not. She wants to move to Punta Cana. I took her to Punta Cana for the first time to Troy's house. Troy, that was their first time ever going to Punta Cana.
Oh,
and
man.
Sol and Dominga, they don't want to go to the United States. And they told me this morning, they said, Coach John, the Sol said, Coach John, you heard about they had another killing in the United States? Yeah, I heard about it. She said, no, I just want to stay in Punta Cana.
You should have told her, give it 2 days, it'll be another one.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's funny you said that. My man just showed me a video of somebody running over some people in Texas. 7 people killed, and he just ran them over in a Range Rover.
That don't make no sense. 7 people killed.
7
I don't know
people.
why the fuck nobody. I don't know why nobody even live in Texas anymore.
At a bus stop.
Texas.
Listen, if I move back to the States, that's one of my spots. Like Houston,
Texas is the best place. Texas is the best place to live in the United States.
Rico, I said Houston. In order for me to come back to the States, it's got to be somewhere that's warm all year long. I don't think Houston's warm all year long. But
no, Texas is not warm all year long.
Houston is on my radar.
I get the weather.
Don't go to Houston. Go to Dallas or go to Dallas.
I know what you mean, Rico.
Go to Houston. Go to Dallas.
Come on, Rico.
Don't go to Texas. Texas is full of racist.
And you can walk around with the strap on your hip, no problem, man. What?
I lived in Texas for 12 years, so I know about Texas.
I'd move to Texas.
I know enough to know to stay the fuck out of it. I know that.
Texas,
I know enough to stay the fuck out of Texas.
Name one bad thing about Texas. Name one bad thing about Texas.
I ain't gonna. I don't want to get you. I don't want to get your show.
You want to give him a list?
That's everywhere, Rico.
No, not everywhere. I won't say that.
No,
that's everywhere.
I ain't gonna tell you what my drill sergeant said to people that were from Texas when they came in.
Troy,
ain't nothing in Texas but steers.
Troy, do me a favor. Troy, do me a favor. You from the state I'm in. When the last time we had a mass shooting?
In Maryland?
Yeah.
A mass shooting?
Maryland?
Shout out to Robert.
Put in and ever.
Never. Shout out to Robert. I live 5 minutes from 8 minutes from Southern. I'm from Glen Oaks, Robert.
I want you to answer, Trey. When we had our last mass,
I can't.
What's your question?
A mass shooting.
A mass shooting in Maryland is what he meant. Yeah, where he's from.
With 4 people or more have died, because we don't do that shit up here.
I can't tell you of a time you had a mass shooting.
We don't have a motherfucking mass shooting. Texas have them every weekend.
Yeah, for example, Delaware, like
gun laws. They got the loosest gun laws in the
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, gun laws. Like everybody has access to a strap like that.
That's all I'm saying.
They do. In Texas, like those days,
you can't act like that shit don't exist.
But I like that though.
Right. They sitting in church. They sitting in church strapped.
I know, man.
Motherfuckers is strapped.
I know, but I like that. I like being able to have a strap.
Right. I mean, I kept the gun on my hip. Even when I got beat up by Deion Sanders' son, I had my gun on my hip.
What?
Hey yo,
Sanders?
If Deion Sanders' son smacked me, I would have laid just like this.
Hey man, get a check.
I'd have been like, and then when I watched him get that contract in Colorado, I'd have been like this.
But look at it this way. Look at it this way, right? You sit there and y'all say y'all happy with it being strapped. Look at how much happier y'all are today. And nobody.
Oh yeah, you don't even think about having a gun out here.
And you see what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want all of America.
Yeah, peace and quiet.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
I want all of America to be like.
I agree with you. Jay,
you agree?
I agree with Rico's mindset of that, where he's saying like
he just wants peace.
Where it's more like first of all, I'm always aware of my surroundings, but guess what? When I turn old, bro, I'm listen. I'm quick on the freaking trigger. I ain't young no more, so it's like you gotta really be aware of your surroundings. But like having to be on guard all the time, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm looking for everything. Now I don't.
What's the violence like?
That's what's great about Jay. That's what's great about Japan.
What's the violence like in Japan?
Listen, it's a one in the
walk around with guns.
Right.
And that's one. Like you get that one person that does something crazy on the train, but he'll stay clear of a black man. Right. I've been hearing too many of my military boys telling me like he'll stay clear of us.
Right. Yeah, my boy was stationed over there, and he just got back to the States, and he was like, man, it's
so
no problem. Yeah, he says no problem.
Really, and like I said, like things really like for example, like a pop off party, you turn into a gun shooter, it never happens over there.
No,
right? It's very they have their roles really like.
You're right, Kate. Over there. You're right, Jay. I go
like to these too. Like nobody's shooting crazy. Like no one's doing all that.
And you look at it like this, right, John? How many fucking school shootings been in Texas? Maryland.
Oh man,
dude,
that's the terrible shit. Like that's the bullshit when the kids getting hit, man. Like the kids, the people at the grocery store, the older lady. Like that's really
that hurts me so much.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
Hey, real quick, Kia said that San Cristobal is the second largest city.
No, she didn't. She said Santiago, you blind ass. That was that 1.2 on your ACT. Get your ass.
Hey, look, I didn't even want to. Hey, coach, you see, I ain't saying nothing. I was gonna let you out there. I was gonna let you. I ain't even push back when you said San Cristobal. I was like, no.
That's why they won't take his fucking grades. They won't take his grades.
Yo, Rico, another place that I can think of that don't have mass shooting that never the state that never comes up is Delaware.
Canada.
Nope. Delaware.
Yeah,
Canada's strict as
state.
Yeah. Canada's strict as hell.
In Delaware, there's never been no mass shooting in Delaware. We don't have no reason to have no mass shooting in Delaware. What the
I haven't heard anything in Delaware. And I have one cat.
It's too cold to go outside and shoot your damn gun.
But it's small though. It's not big.
Yeah, there's not going to be
off and go crazy.
Maryland's good size. They don't have it, but they have had it in New York. They have had it in Virginia.
Oh, of course, New York.
But Maryland, we got good gun laws. I mean, it's not perfect. Motherfuckers shoot motherfuckers and kill people. We're not saying that. But this shit, like at the mall, you at the outlet mall, and you motherfucking and kill people. Come on, man.
That's crazy, man. What the hell is going on where you get to the point I'm just gonna take innocent life?
What's the crazy part about it? They looking at the dude, they think he's a white supremacist.
That's crazy.
That means he was out there trying, but that's what happened to motherfucking at the Walmart in Texas.
Yeah.
White boy, he wanted to kill fucking Mexicans.
That was terrible, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. Fuck Texas. I'm sorry. I can't go to Walmart. I can't go to the mall. I can't go to. Come on, man. This is crazy.
You just do Walmart shopping, trying to get something for your family, and somebody's popping off.
Right. And and they ain't even after me. That's just what they want to do.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't want no trouble, man. Let me just.
I can't put out this motherfucker fast enough. Right.
You said you can't get out of there fast enough?
I can't get out this motherfucker fast enough.
How many more years you got, Rico, before you and your wife permanently here? How many years you got?
I'm being on the outside. I'm looking at maybe 6. On the inside, I'm looking at 2 to 3. So my goal is 2 to 3 full time. It was like, okay, I'm done. Fuck it, y'all can have it. On the outside is 6, because then definitely, okay, I put my papers in. Fuck y'all. You know, but I'm trying to do 2 to 3, and then I'll just go till whenever I'm done working.
Yeah, that's good. You know, you can speed it up if you get a celebrity son to whip your ass real quick.
Celebrity son.
Look, but I might be coming over there like this.
Hey. Now you know this place is not handicap accessible like that.
Yeah. That's right.
I can't let a motherfucker hit me and don't hit him back. I'm sorry. You can hit him back. It was an involuntary reflex.
Now you know what, but you know what? Speaking of like the handicappers, I don't really see a lot of people here in wheelchairs.
No.
You talking about Americans? You talking about Americans?
No, here in the DR, I don't see a lot of people in wheelchairs.
But you're right. I don't see anybody in wheelchairs, but I've seen what's fucked up is I've seen several people. No, I've seen several people there missing one leg.
Yeah, limbs.
Yeah. There by Fruisa and a guy right here going to Jumbo. Both.
No, that guy by Fruisa that has the missing limb, he is paid.
But then the other guy down there,
he's getting paid.
I think he is too. I know you're talking about.
But see, here's the thing too. It's weird because I was telling somebody else too, like they were saying, and speaking of the gun violence in America, right? So they was like, look at all the mental health in America and all the mental health. I said, let me say something to you. Y'all got the same number of crazy motherfuckers in the DR. The difference in the DR, y'all don't have the guns, and that's a good thing because crazy motherfuckers without guns is a safer crazy motherfucker. And then y'all don't diagnose them because they don't have the resources for mental health. They barely are treating motherfuckers for physical ailments. Mental, the government's not spending no money on that. So I said, so why it looks worse in America is we do diagnose crazy motherfuckers. We just don't do nothing about them. Right. We know how many crazy we got. We just let them go out and do crazy shit. Y'all don't know how many crazy motherfuckers y'all got because I saw in Santo Domingo, they cried about the crazy boy that threw the fucking brick off the fucking pedestrian bridge and
killed somebody. Right.
Killed somebody. So don't tell me y'all don't have no crazy motherfuckers there because y'all do.
Robert Kohler had a question about he said any outlook on Michi's and its potential growth.
Man, that shit is going through the roof.
And what you guys think?
What's Michi's?
Michi's is like Michi's is it's a part of DR that's like
north of Punta Cana.
Going past Macau, and you run into Michi's. I'm not really. I've been to Michi's. I'm not really a fan.
Okay, set aside the town, right? So you've been downtown Meeches, right?
I've been to the beach in Meeches. I've been to downtown Meeches.
So you've been to Playa Esmeralda?
Yes.
That motherfucker's beautiful.
Talking about where there's nothing there.
Nothing there, exactly.
I've been there. You got to that long ass road, and then yeah. It is definitely beautiful. One of the most beautiful beaches I've seen here. Nothing there. The water is clear.
It's a virgin beach, right?
3.5 hours from Santo Domingo.
Here's the crazy part about it is they're starting to develop down there. They're building a big is it Sandals? I think Sandals Resort. All that, right?
It's just not.
And you got to pay to get down there because I remember we first went there a couple of years ago, right? I coined Playa Esmeralda Shark Beach because when we got there, I couldn't believe it was just long. I was like, nothing but palm trees, white sand, and I saw nobody. So it was me, my wife, my daughter, and a friend of hers. And I'm sitting there like, why the fuck are we the only people out here? Is it like maybe people know not to come to this beach because there's sharks in this motherfucker? And we stupid. And I thought about it after I was out in the water because I'm sitting there thinking like, this is gorgeous.
But the nicest beach I have ever been to is Pedernales.
Right, but see what the difference. What I found out was like Meeches is it's up there right now. It's been underdeveloped, so it's a lot of poor Dominicans that live there in the town.
They pushing them out.
When I started talking to somebody, it's like poor Dominicans don't spend all day at the beach because they're looking for fucking jobs. They're not hanging out at the beach. No, they're looking for jobs. So, and recently the government decided they're going to invest more money because of all the traffic coming into Punta Cana. So now Meeches is only like an hour away. I guess they feel like that's not, and I think they're talking about expanding La Romana Airport, which is a different route. So they're going to expand that. People still flying in, and they actually got halfway to Meeches. Guess what they got, Troy? They got an adults-only resort. Go to Bridget, Ebony Lady's channel. She did a video on it. They wouldn't let her go in and film. It's a swingers resort.
Oh, so you're trying to be funny.
No, I'm not. I'm dead serious.
Detroit. Y'all saw your face, bro.
I'm dead serious. There is a Bridget, Ebony Lady on the DR. She did a video. I'm gonna give you the name of it when I find it. And her and her husband, and she said, no, this is a swingers resort, and they just recently opened. It's halfway to Meeches. They was going to Playa Esmeralda, and she did the video to tell all the subs about it.
Yeah,
I've been clean. I've been clean.
I'm not talking to you, John. I was talking to Troy. Troy's single. You a married man. They're starting to develop that area going up that way. They really are.
Yeah.
I wish I had money to invest in up there.
I mean, I think.
Yeah, thank you. Do Leah Ortega's comment about the mental down. 2 more.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not. It's just like going like
2 more, John.
But they saying Meeches is gonna blow. That's what they saying.
Oh, Meeches is gonna be huge, and it's beautiful. 2 more down. Because that's what I was saying about the one more.
Me, I'm just like, man.
One more, John.
I need infrastructure.
That's true. It's not a big thing. They don't care if you're crazy in the DR.
In the DR, mental health is not.
They're not going to spend money on it. Is what I'm saying. They don't have the resources to put in.
But you don't have to say like they don't care about crazy people in the DR.
They don't care about motherfuckers that's not crazy, that's sick.
This is only Rico's talking. This is not the Dominican.
Did I not show you? Did I not see you? Did I not see you Dominican Day about the 38 babies that died in the neonatal care?
I saw that.
Did I not send you that? I did send you that about almost 40 fucking babies in the hospital that died. Babies in the hospital, not in their homes, not in the streets. I'm saying they have limited amount of money on what they're going to spend on. And I'm telling you, in any country, people are the last motherfuckers that anybody spend money on.
I understand, but you already said they don't give a shit about the health part, and you said they don't they dumb as hell in the school system. So you're gonna lose your property.
They just don't take it seriously. That's all I'm saying.
Rico's just like, yo, I know.
They just don't. I'm gonna lose.
We got dumb American kids in the school.
Sure we do.
Oh, I should laugh at that, but that's facts. Oh man. Yeah, I'll hold back the laughter on that one. That's sad, though. That's
American kids. Shit, I fathered a couple of them. What you talking about? They were done because of me, though.
Hey, the apple don't fall too far.
I should have worked out.
Your daughter. Hey, Troy, can I ask you a question about your daughter?
Sure, absolutely. Go ahead.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 24.
Okay, so she is in school, or is she
She's in college? She goes to Berkeley. She's finished. She already has her one degree. No, not Berkeley College not the Berkeley in California, the Berkeley in Jersey.
Damn, she must have got it from her mama.
You got the. Oh yeah.
She gave me a keychain like that. Here's a keychain, Dad. So yeah, she goes to Berkeley College in Jersey. I don't want to put that out there that she's going to.
If I can get $1 for every time Rico drop we'll be rich, King Choice. We'll be rich.
I just know Berkeley in California. I'm like, you got to be smart.
Troy, you a father, brother?
Yeah, man. I was a very young father, but yes, I'm a father.
Hey, man. Well, I'll say this, man. It may not happen the way you intended, unless you knew what you was doing. But
no. I got married very, very young. Like
very young?
Before I was even able to drink, I was married. So I had my daughter.
Okay.
I had my daughter after I was married. So I don't want anybody to start.
After you were married? Okay.
After I was married, I had my daughter. So I have no children out of wedlock. So I get in conversations
with
people and they're like, like black women, you got a whole bunch of kids. I hear you. Now I was married and then I had my daughter. So I don't have.
They don't believe motherfuckers still think like that. Same.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Troy think like me. Like
my oldest son. Yeah, I was like, no, I married your mama. I don't know why, but I did.
Right.
And then your ass came up.
I don't know why.
I don't know why, but I did.
Yeah. I wanted to be married. I wanted to be married. Because honestly, if you dealing with a lot of women costs a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money and a lot of time.
And a lot of headache.
And a lot of headache. Yeah, so
that's why I grew with Rico, man. I told you, I said one of y'all. I tell her lady, one of y'all is headache enough. I don't care what ethnicity.
Yeah, man. So but I
love you, but y'all one too many. Y'all just.
I did it early, and I was able to that way I knew what being married was about. So if I go back into it, I can see the red flags ahead. Like I know, okay, if this situation comes up, women are not going to be able to really handle it. And the main thing, as the biggest things that break up marriages is sex and money, man. So if the money is right and the sex is right, y'all can get through anything else. But once the sex disappears and you're not providing and the situation is bad, then the relationship is going to be bad. I mean, oh, he stepped away for a second. Yeah,
it's actually a nice picture in the background. I actually like that.
Oh, you know what, John will tell you every Dominican has to have a picture like that in the house. Or a picture of the country, a picture of the campo. You got a picture of the campo in the house, John?
I got it. Oh yes, I do. Yep.
You got a picture of the campo. Yeah, he's Dominican. You're a Dominican now.
Hey, Rico, real quick. Guess who just walked in the door?
So
Jennifer.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hold up before you get sideways. Can you do me a favor? Can you go down 2 comments?
Troy is preaching.
Come up, John. 2 comments.
Oh, congratulations to you.
One more. One more.
I respect that.
One more.
He's not be on here preaching.
Okay, fellas, can you hold on for 1 second? I just saw this in the chat, and I think it's serious. I just want to take
Sorry.
Real McCoy, Mr. Miss, I'm not sure. And when I
whoa.
What
happened?
My lady, I don't trust their hospitals. My lady just died. Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear about that.
I wanted us to pause for a second to acknowledge.
Damn, man.
Go ahead.
This person and say that, hey, look, man, my condolences go out to you. I don't want to blow past it. I saw it in the chat, and I mean, it just fucking like rocked me. Yeah. So I hope you're doing okay. Again, nothing I ever say about it is ever to I mean, I am so
damn, man,
for you. I mean, you can't believe it, because I couldn't imagine having to have to deal with that situation if that was my wife.
Oh man,
anybody that I was close to. So
I mean, I think he knows that when we be talking shit, we talk.
I know, but John, I just want to.
But even then, yeah,
just and I wanted to like give it the reverence that it deserves. That like, you know, that happened for whatever reason. You know, brother or sister. Well, I'm assuming you're brother. I'm sorry, because you said my lady. You know, I you know, my heart goes out to you, and you know, the Dominican route family's here for you. You know, reach out to John. You know, if you need to reach out to me, I'm open to listen. You know, that's hard.
That's something I hope the man never has to experience like any. I would say this even if it was the reverse of the other way. So it's just like,
damn, bro.
Experience. So
John, you might have knew, the rest of us didn't.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, he said she had leukemia. Damn, man.
Oh man, I mean, still, no matter what, it's still hard.
No matter what.
Even if you know or don't know, it's still hard. It could be leukemia, and it could be slow. It could be, I don't know which is better. If it's better for a car, I don't know. Bottom line is, it just fucking hurts, man.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I can see, and you know, so Dominga almost passed away after she had soul at the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, listen, and that is, you know, I'm glad we're having this conversation about mortality and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the more reason to take a chance and follow what you want to do. So if you want to come out here to the Dominican Republic, that right there. I'm gonna prefix this by saying you never know when your last time on this planet is going to be. So do what you want to do. If you fail, it's okay. You can always go back to the States and try again. But if you're thinking about coming down here or going anywhere abroad, just go ahead and do it, man. Like I said, do your research, be smart about it, and take a leap of faith.
And I would say this to you, Real McCoy, is that as much as I know and I believe that you loved her, and I'm pretty sure that she loved you equally, if not more, she wants you to hang in and go on. And in this time, it can be hard not to be depressed, you know, not to, you know, withdraw, you know, draw within. Don't do it, man. I mean, please reach out to your family. You know, if you got kids, siblings, parents, reach out to everybody. Surround yourself with loved ones.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that are just, who are willing to sit there and be in a space and let you go through what you got to go through. And if you have to reach out to John, Troy, Jay, or my brother, please do not hesitate.
Yeah,
we talk here in this box. But brother, I'm a real one. I mean, hit John, he'll give you my number, and bro, I'll take time out to chop it up, talk to you, listen to you,
and
we're listening.
Yeah, if you talk to me, I'm gonna go right in the social work mode, and if you need some like bereavement counseling, I'll look for something in your area and try to link you with somebody in your area. I've been trained in it, but you know, if you're more comfortable with going in and seeing somebody, that's fine. You just want to talk to me, I mean, that's fine. I got time. So if you really need to talk to somebody, you want a space, and we can sit and talk. Or you know what? Matter of fact, I'll just listen. You can talk and I'll listen.
And Troy, I'm not sure, but I think he said, Real McCoy, I don't know if you're in the States or if you're in the DR, because I think he said This lady was in La Altagracia, somewhere in the area.
That's here. That's in our area. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know where you are, if you're over there or if you're here. But again, you can reach out to any of us, and like Troy said, hey, we'll just listen. You know, and you can tell me about the fucking good times. That's what I want to hear. You know, because she didn't leave this world without leaving a whole lot of good. A lot of good. You know,
right.
And surround yourself with that. Surround yourself with people who know you, who know her. Do it, brother. Please.
Yeah. I'll even touch upon what Rico said.
How
you doing?
She got the cowboy hat on today. She's not playing.
Yeah. But Mr. Yeah, but real McCoy, dead serious. Yeah, hit up these brothers if you are looking to talk and things like that, because like I said, stuff like this can like really break a man down, and I'm pretty sure you know. If anything else, hopefully your resolve is still strong, and like you're hanging on to what you have, and you're trying to find better things, and I understand that, and I mean that respectfully when I say better things. I mean trying to get yourself to a good mind state to where you can still go on the journey, and and pretty soon, like I said, and pretty soon, if she meant that much to you, which I'm pretty sure she did, you'll see her again, definitely.
Man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and
oh yeah.
I will.
So let me say this real quick. So across the street from my house, I see coffins at the lady's house every week. So she has a open. So Troy, when you come here, you'll see a funeral service going on, and I see them bring in. So Rico, when you come to my house, you get a chance to see the caskets going in the lady house across the street from me. So I just wanted to let you know that. So every day, right in the car, often they bring the bodies home. In the car.
John.
Oh, shit.
Not now, John. Not now.
Why?
Read the room. I know.
Oh, I'm going to hell, bro.
Like a week.
Oh man,
it's only been a week.
I'm from a Christian too.
Okay.
You making fun of my house. That's what you're doing.
No.
You're making fun of my house.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, it's not.
But I'm just reading what they say. What say?
Oh, Troy.
I love you, brother.
No, but I'm truly sorry about. I love your people, everyone, because you never know. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And you know the good thing about it is real quick is that like, it's here's the one thing I'm gonna leave you with this. And
you said that 5 minutes ago. Shit.
Yeah, we said it 5 minutes ago, but the brother's still grieving. It's only been a week.
Right. But I mean, you say I'm just gonna go ahead and say what I need to. Everybody know we send the condolences or whatever, but you keep on saying I'm gonna say this and I'll be finished. I'm saying just stop. Okay. Just go ahead, Rico.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Go ahead. Now, I really want you to say from what you want.
Yeah, I just want to say because I mean that this is he's part of the Dominican route family, right? So if we family, we gotta care. So that's all I'm saying. I will spend a 3-hour live talking to you. I don't give a fuck who don't want to hear it. Or Jay or Troy or anybody else. Ain't nobody gonna shut me off. Because I'm like, no, we gonna do this. If you don't like it, go the fuck on. We gonna finish.
Right.
But so because I'm sitting there saying it's John, because I just think sometimes, what if it's me? What if it's you?
Man,
you gotta do that. We are a Dominican route family.
Yeah, and we joke and have fun, but when it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious. And that's what I was talking about in the beginning with these people, Troy and Jay and Rico, how they be putting people. These people can be suicidal and stuff, and they're like, yeah, let me tell you this story. This guy called me and he said that he got played by this girl and blah blah blah. And he listening to you, but he took it in his heart to talk to you about it, but not you telling the whole world and they calling him a dumbass. You know, I can't stand stuff like
that. But that's what we talking about. So, like I said, with him, like I said, and he's not even up on the screen. We're just talking to him in the chat. Now, I just hope he hear my words to sit there and say that, brother, that you know, there's going to come a time, because again, I know when you go through a loss like that, a lot of us get depressed. We were just talking 15 minutes before this conversation about mental health. People fall into depression through losses and bereavement. And what I'm sitting there saying is, I want to say to you that there's going to be, you love this woman with all your heart. That was the right thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no regret. There's going to come a better day. You got to know that there's going to come a time where, like they say, before a tear comes to your eye, a smile will come to your lips. There will come a better day. Right now, while you feel like crying, know that one day you will stop crying, and when you will think about that person and you will smile. No, it's going to come. Just believe that.
He's in the States.
Surround yourself with people who you love and believe that, and that's it. Now I won't go back again.
And listen, and Jay said what he said, and it was awesome. Rico, you said what you said, it was awesome. Troy, I'm not going to even comment on it, because you guys did a wonderful job by saying it. But you said a comment, but I think I walked off about his loss.
Just man, like I said, just like if you need to talk, I mean, I'm here to listen. I don't really have. I'll just listen. You know what I mean? That's more. I mean, a lot of times people just need somebody to listen. So I can't. I've never lost a loved one like that. So I can't. I can't empathize with you, but I can sympathize with you. So, like I said, we can definitely. I'll just listen if you want to talk. If you need somebody, if you want to reach out to somebody and talk to, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, Rick McCoy, man. Like seriously, man. I think these men are here to help you, and also they're also here to get your perspective. Because for me, even me, I lost somebody very important to me. And trust me, even as a kid, like knowing what I know now, I wish I had a few more moments with her so I could like speak to her. So even so, regardless, like I said, we've all been there. Some of us have, and trust me, like I said, it means a lot when you have a brotherhood surrounding you and people who actually genuinely care. I do care. I'm not a stone cold heart killer or whatever. I'm actually about people.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and I feel the same way. I get real emotional, so I start tearing up. But my heart goes out to you and your family, and God bless you. Jennifer, we're gonna bring Jennifer in, and come on.
We're gonna bring in
Yo, Dominican brother, I gotta dip out now because I got a recording I gotta knock out. Thank you all for having me on here, man. I'm glad I didn't have to cut out or anything like that this time. Like everything's working. But listen, man. I love to be on for the next live, man. Whatever you plan on doing. Always a pleasure to talk to Troy, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you, brother Rico. Yeah, made me trust me. Y'all made me laugh. The problem with me laughing right now is because I did a hell of a workout on my stomach, and you do what you got to do, but it hurts to laugh. So
right. That's cool. Hey, you take care, brother. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right,
brother. God bless.
Y'all.
All right, man.
All right, later. Hey, Troy and Jennifer, y'all keep it down, please. I have Joe Haida. Joe Haida. You're gonna have to get over here and translate. So Joe Haida, she wanted to say hello to everybody in the United States. So Jennifer brought her over, and she's single, and she just wanted to say hello to everybody. And
she's single, untouched, and everything.
You said untouched. What? Yo.
Nobody touched her. She doesn't know what is having her hands on her body for years.
Oh wow.
So how old is she?
You look all right.
37.
Yeah.
She's 37 years old, and she's a very nice. I met her yesterday, but then they came back today, and she Tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living? What does she do for a living?
Oh, she's not working right now, but she's a hard worker, like Dominga.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they have a lot of similar. Yeah.
Right here. Come sit in the middle. Okay, hold on, everybody. Go ahead. Yeah.
Somebody
I got a chair. I got a seat for her.
No.
Translate. Okay, so
Haitian government, you are.
Jennifer says she's single and untouched. Well, the untouched part is the damn lie.
Haitian government, chill.
No, not water. You want water?
No, why not?
You cannot drink that. The doctor said you cannot even touch it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Haitian government. I'm in the middle of a construction project. I ain't got.
You got what? You don't even know what to say.
Okay, Troy. What did you have?
Haitian government. I'm just having a little back and forth with Haitian government. It's all good.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she's looking for a relationship. She
I mean, she's not really looking, but if something comes, she likes it, she accepts it.
That's right.
Nobody's looking.
And
this is the dating portion.
No, it's not the date.
Rico, I like cowboy hats.
I'm just asking.
Sometimes.
So no.
Okay. Rico. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. She say close your eyes.
Oh man.
And your ears sometimes. Don't hear anything we talking about. We just talking piece of crap.
So I didn't bring her on for like a dating thing or nothing. But Jennifer brought her on. Jennifer wanted to introduce her to, so she did it. So anyway, so if anybody want to talk to her, y'all can reach out to me. Ask her something. Y'all can ask her something real quick. Y'all got a question for her real quick? How you say her name again? Jahaida.
Yes.
Jahaida. Okay.
Jahaida.
Do you have any children? Any niñas and niñas?
Somebody said I have competition.
Oh yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Why you say that?
Because I'm not on competition with nobody.
She says she's not in competition.
I'm unique. I'm the only piece of chocolate right here.
Uh-oh.
You a black piece of chocolate with and melted.
I'm not fucking melted.
Yes, you are. Hey, the one thing I want to say about you, I'm gonna need, and on the serious note, I'm gonna need you to stop saying anything bad about the United States. You can't say nothing bad about the United States ever again.
With who are you talking?
I'm talking to you.
When did I say something bad?
When you said that American children are lazy and they not shit.
When the hell did I say that? You probably was sleeping and you dream about it and you thought I said that?
No. Tell me.
I never say that.
No, seriously. Tell me how you feel about the American.
I don't have no feelings about that.
Well, I'll say this. I believe that American kids are better than Dominican kids.
Why?
I just believe because we're better at everything.
Okay, that's your thought. Everybody has a different thought.
My opinion is that
look at Rico's
Americans are. Is it true?
I want you to say. All I'm doing is listening.
No, you want me to say something. Be honest. You just want me to say.
I want to
give
get
my
your
opinion on something, but I got no way. I mean, I didn't even want to say anything about it. Everybody raise their kids, the way they want. So.
Okay, but overall, who is the better country, the Dominican Republic or the United States?
I don't know. Everybody thinks different. I won't say mine is better than any other.
John, stop gaslighting that woman, John.
Yeah, he just, he just tried to put something on my mouth.
Stop gaslighting that woman.
Usually she's talking shit. I was trying to get her to talk some shit, but she ain't talking no shit.
Stink like yours.
Shut up. She said, okay. So anybody has? I got to go through these questions real quick. I was trying to get her to fall for the okie doke, but she didn't fall for it. Troy, Rico. Okay. So all right, let's. Damn, Jennifer, you got competition now. Okay.
That's not true. She's unique.
She's unique.
And yeah. I am too.
All right, Troy, you have a contact. If you want to ask for someone about what's that? What is this? Punta Cana?
Yeah. What about?
Yeah, I told him to contact you. You got my contact info. So you
okay.
Can,
all right. Yeah. Well, I know they can't stay that long, but they just wanted to say hello and introduce themselves. Troy, Rico,
you try to geek me out.
I was saying hello.
No, say it again. She said, Rico, you trying to...
You just say that when you said we're not gonna stay too long, and Rico said that.
I wasn't saying bye.
Jennifer, get out. Jennifer, get out.
No. He
Rico,
said they just Jennifer. What he said was they just wanted to say hello. So I was waving hello.
No, he was saying like
Rico,
leave, like get your
what did he say? Roll it.
No,
Did he say they just want to say hello, or do they want to say goodbye?
You see,
what did he say? He said they just wanted to say hello, so I said hello. See, now you're not listening.
Oh,
I was, but I
what?
Just
So did he say hello or goodbye? What did he say? Hello or goodbye?
Hello, but we already said hello.
He said hello, so I said hello. I was waving hello. Did he say goodbye?
Not yet.
No.
So why would I be saying goodbye?
Okay, Rico.
He
You know
said
what?
Hello.
Only for now. I'm gonna pass this one just for now, Rico.
But did he not? He did say hello, right? And I said hello.
Yeah, está bien, coño.
Sí, hola.
No se puede contigo.
You didn't hear me. Hola.
Hey.
Hola.
Hey, can we?
Hola.
Do y'all want to come to? You want to go to Puerto? Y'all want to go to Puerto Rico one day?
A Rico. A nadie.
Hey, Troy.
No, es que él es serio.
Troy, can we bring Jennifer and her friend to your house one day?
Plenty of room.
Oh, that's cool. So it's in Punta Cana.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks. And I heard Dominican people can't swim, but they got a whole bunch of water around. Is that true?
I don't know. Can you swim?
I can swim, but I heard.
Okay, I can swim. I don't care about anybody. I care about me and my daughter. If she can swim, I'm fine. If I can swim, I am fine.
You don't have.
That's all.
But
and my dog swims, so I'm good.
But you can swim.
And my pet, she flies. In case if she don't want to swim,
You talking shit.
Basic government is wilding in the comments.
Right. So, so let me ask you this: are you going to come to Punta Cana? Okay. Do you have room for those two girls?
Yeah, I got room.
Okay,
yeah.
And me and Domingo gonna come through.
Plenty of room, man. We got room here. We got couches, air mattresses. The apartment will be done in like a month. The apartment will be done in a month. So
me and Domingo, we'll put a pallet out on the floor and
nah, y'all can stay in the apartment. It'll be done soon.
Okay,
it'll be done soon.
Cool. That'll work. Rico is real quiet. We about to get off, but Rico is real quiet.
Rico like this. Rico like I'm married and I'm being here. Rico like I'm married.
Why? Why?
I don't know. He might get scared. Yeah, I remember that city.
That's
right. He always gets scared.
Rico, you scared of Jennifer?
No.
Yes.
He's sober tonight.
He said she's sober tonight.
The last time I saw him, just a different Jennifer.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? I think the subscribers know this ain't the same.
Right?
At my mama's house?
In San Cristobal?
Oh, no. Let me tell you what happened.
Yes.
No, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you what happened.
Oh, no. I saw.
Let me tell you what I remember from that night.
I saw what happened. See? Do your eyes like this, okay? We all saw.
Okay, I'm a different one. Yeah. That's me every day. Okay. This is me every day. But that day,
yes.
I don't know what happened, but it was me.
No, she's usually drunk.
No.
Tell her we don't judge. We don't judge, but we don't forget.
No, she's not drunk. Yeah, they all get drunk, Jennifer, sometimes.
I can tell.
Not like you, though. We get drunk, but not like you.
Oh, man.
No, it wasn't that. The thing is, I was cooking that night. I was cooking and I have people calling me everywhere. I cannot be at my mom's house because I got my cousins, I got my brothers. I had a visit that day.
Where's your husband at, Jennifer?
So I had to. My husband?
Yeah, where your husband at?
Okay, can I say something?
Of course, say what you like.
But don't tell nobody. I don't know this. I've been looking for him and I cannot find him.
Oh. Sometimes he'll find you. He might be looking for you. You gotta just sit still.
No, I'm still looking for him, but I mean he never show up. So I don't know. That's something serious that is being happening for my life.
So no, what do you, Rico? What do you think it is to help Jennifer find a man and to settle down and
I told you I'm not.
No, I don't need help. I just need him to show up because he's somewhere. But I don't know where.
Okay. Are you gonna let me?
I'm not trying to have you to hook her up with nobody.
I'm about to say, at the end of the day, Jennifer is a beautiful, intelligent young lady. She has no problem finding a man.
None.
Zero problems. She don't need no. She don't need help from none of us. She will choose who she wants to choose. Me, you, or Troy can't find her what she wants. It's gonna be what she wants. And I'm not gonna waste my fucking time trying to find something thinking what she wants. She will know. She has no problem with getting people to shoot their shot, but they're not people she's interested in. So I'm not gonna waste my time. You gonna keep
what's going on with
guys to her, making yourself look crazy, and she gonna be like, no. I'm not doing that.
Quine 1993.
Real quick.
She'll be like, no.
I forgot to say this update. Since Jennifer here, we've raised almost $500 for the orphanage.
Quine 1993. I see you.
And we're gonna raise the money for the stove. It's like the stove is like $2,000.
You find out?
Yes, it's about. It's expensive.
Yeah, because that's the one.
Right, they all in the chat shooting their shot, right, Troy?
They in the chat. They in the chat going hard.
So John.
All the time.
Right, he asking me. Motherfuckers all in the chat, right?
Quine 1993. I'm scared, bro.
Why you at John?
I did want to do an update on the orphanage.
But John, you want to hook Jennifer up? Look in your chat.
All right, what happened?
You want to hook Jennifer up?
I just wanted to say that about the orphanage. We're raising money for the orphanage, and Rico gonna be sending some shoes.
Yeah, it is coming.
Okay, but listen, John, you want to hook Jennifer up? Look all through your chat. They all shoot their shot.
Where?
Haitian, all of them.
Oh, Haitian government shoot his shot at everybody. Let's see.
Quan,
everybody is still willing to date a Haitian. Oh,
what?
Answer the damn question.
Oh, I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
You can read?
Oh shit! Yes, I can read. I'm sorry.
All right. So, are you willing to date?
I don't care. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I used to have a boyfriend, a Haitian boyfriend.
But you want to see what he looked like, right? Don't be quiet now.
I mean, I need to meet the person before I get into a relationship. So that means I need to see him.
Which is what I was trying to tell John.
Salí con un haitiano. O sea, tener un novio haitiano. No tiene problema.
Hey John, I'm about John.
She got no problem either.
She said she don't have a problem with dating a Haitian guy.
Okay, look, you guys gonna finish this up because I know you about to go to bed. We 3 hours in, right?
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up, but I just wanted to tell them. I just wanted to introduce the new young lady, and y'all got any closing comments before we go?
Just to say it's a great stream, like always. It was fun to get in.
My condolences. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
And again to Real McCoy again, everything that I said, and I speak for myself. I was definitely sincere about everything I said. If you're going through it, you want to reach out to Coach. He'll tap you into me, and again, I mean, I'll be here to listen because I know that's a hard thing that you're dealing with. I feel real bad about what happened to your lady and the loss of someone close to you. It just fucking sucks, But that's all we can do is be here for each other. So other than that, I don't have anything else. Great stream like always, John. Troy, always. I hit you, Troy. I know you called me a couple of weeks ago. I just been caught up, but
it's all good, man.
Yeah, you take care, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take you down, and I'm gonna let you Troy finish. I'm gonna call you tomorrow, man. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.
Everybody love you on the channel, man. Take care.
All right, brother.
Yes, that's the sign. Oh my God, that's the sign.
See you later, man. All right, brother. Take care. All right. So Dirk says me and Jennifer has the same birthday. So you trying to talk to Dirk then?
I mean, I already said it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so like crazy. I thought you was about to just
yeah. So Dirk, Jennifer is interested.
Hola, Joseph.
Hola, Joseph.
Yeah, Manuel.
Oh, and Manuel.
Yes.
Oh, hola, Joseph.
He's watching us.
Oh, go ahead hey brother, go ahead on your final thoughts, man, and you did a wonderful job, man. I appreciate
you, man. Just thanks for having me on. I know that the topic tonight was about finding your comfort zone in the Dominican Republic. You had to come out, and I think it's a space out here for everybody. If you like the beach, if you like the city, there's something here for everybody. You like the mountains, you like the country. This island has everything. So just come out here, experience the island. Don't just come to one place and say, I want to be here. Nah, just come out here, explore the island, explore the people. Be mindful that you're a guest and you're a guest in somebody's home, and wipe your feet off on the mat and come and enjoy yourself. That's all I have. Yeah.
Man, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow because we're gonna take a trip up there, probably. Yeah, and come visit you, man. And
whenever you're ready, man.
Yeah, because I have a car next month. So
you have a car next month? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What
are you doing? What you doing?
Somebody said.
The chat. This is after dark chat. This is after dark. Uh-oh.
I'm not selling anything, okay?
I was gonna skip that.
Listen. Cats back home would wipe her up so like that.
Real quick, yeah. She seems like a nice girl or whatever.
Yeah, she quiet. She looking like I don't know what's they saying. What are they saying about me? You don't know. No tiendo. She like me no tiendo. What they saying? Nah.
Maybe I don't know. I really never met no Indian.
Yeah, well, so you had her to stand up. This is not a modeling channel. This is not a modeling.
It's a modelo. Modelo.
It's nothing. It's not like I'm showing something that I cannot show.
That's a morena, modelo morena.
Like if I stand and leave, it's the same thing. Gotcha. So don't get me wrong.
Yeah, gotcha. Hey, Troy, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
Hey, anytime, man. Holler at me if you need anything.
I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, brother. Thank you.
Okay, bet I'll be here.
All right, later. Man, that was Troy. Troy is awesome. What an awesome guy. Anyway, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get off. So Troy and Rico, they really love everybody. Love you on the channel. I really want to start having like conversations and start doing things every single weekend. But do you think you can come every weekend? I mean,
you live far. You live like 2 hours from us.
I don't live, maybe 1 hour. I don't live that far.
1.5.
Yeah. I live. So anyway, go ahead and click on it. You had another. You had what? What you reading? Okay, right here. Quan. Okay, TTE. This is DR, not the over feminist USA. So anyway, does she have anything to say before we get? Yeah. Okay. All right. Tell everybody bye-bye. Tell everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay. And Jennifer, you have anything else you need to say?
Bye.
Are you gonna? So I have a car. I'll just drive to you or something. We'll figure it out. Okay. Hey, so y'all gonna start seeing Jennifer more often. Is that cool? We're gonna be asking like.
I can get you a picture.
You don't like that picture?
I mean, of myself, so they can see it.
Shut up. So anyway, Dominga's not feeling well. She's sick and she has a fever, so she's just been kind of down. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, y'all. Look, you.
He wants to hear her voice. When was that? Oh, di algo, no se canta un chingo.
Okay, now say her name, her age, and everything.
Di tu nombre, tu edad, todo en español normal. Hola, soy fulanita, mi nombre es esto.
Into the mic.
Ajá. Sí,
hola, mi nombre es Yajaira, tengo 37 años, soy dominicana y me da gusto de verdad poder compartir con ustedes.
Ask her. Eso. I want to ask her how many children she has.
¿Cuántos niños tiene? Un niño.
A boy or a girl?
Boy, hombre. Boy.
How old is he?
10.
10? Okay. All right. Ask her would she move to the United States?
Que si te movería a los Estados Unidos.
Sí.
Yeah. You would move to the United States?
Sí.
Yeah. Ask her how does she feel about American people?
Que cómo te sientes. No sé, miedo de los americanos.
Bueno, realmente yo nunca he estado con un americano, todavía no lo sé.
Fine, but she never really been into like, having friends or anything.
Ask her what country is the best, the Dominican Republic or the United States?
¿Qué vaya mejor, los Estados Unidos o aquí?
Bueno, me gusta mi país. Lo único malo de la
Okay, she like her country. The only bad things that she doesn't like about is
Yeah, I'll have with the what? The money situation. Okay. Ask her who is the smartest.
Mira, John, ya cállate, coño. Deja tu mierda. Don't listen anything that he has. He just try to,
start some shit.
Yes.
All right. Hey, tell everybody bye. We'll see y'all next time. God bless. Make peace be still. Thank you so much. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'll see y'all next time.
Ay, me voy. Mira, tu vino, ¿no te gustó? ¿Te gusta la cosa más fuerte?